Here's the thing.
I was telling everyone
Here's the
about
thing.
how there's a mod for this game where they made the thing Jamaican, and he's called the Ting.
What is the thing, really?
Oh yes, the Wizard of Oz with the Cowardly Lion and the Ting Man.
The Ting.
Wolverine's a little
that
weird
guy.
looking.
I have had the AC company over 6 times in the last 9 days. Do you want to know how many times they fixed the machine?
1.
None.
Oh, they still haven't?
Broken?
It is still broken. Now it's short cycling. Now the cold air turns off every 4 minutes, so it can't cool the room down properly.
At this point, we might as well just fucking move. What the fuck?
Okay. Are you buying?
Well, it's a good thing it's not going to be nice again for another week.
So what you should do is we should buy a giant block of ice and send it to your apartment.
Mark, it's I can't even joke about it. I'm gonna be real with you, man. I spent the last 2 days in 75-degree weather in my room, and I gotta tell you guys, people ask me, Taylor, why do you keep your air conditioner on 24/7? And I'm like, this is why.
I was just sitting around talking about air conditioning, and so I think that means it's time to. Sorry. All right. Okay.
Thank you.
I've been saying
Many people have been saying this.
Make sure the mouthwash is still in there. We are doing one because we weren't going to do the years with the 80s, and because calling it the Yearlies the 80s would be too exclusive to games from the 70s, which we have some of. Yeah. We are doing the Yearlies 89 and below.
Speaking of which, which is currently the temperature at Taylor's house.
I'll kill you!
Yes!
I'll kill you! Oh, man. I just want to be cozy.
Look, to credit where credit is due, the temperature in my room is also below 1989. Thankfully,
I don't know.
It'd be really awkward. It'd be really awkward if we had people listening to the Yearlies that were from Africa that are listening to this thing about 75-degree weather, going, "Yeah, it sounds pretty tough."
I told you, we have people from all over.
To be fair, if they're from Africa, they're probably using the metric system, which means they're like 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, 75 degrees. Oh, thank goodness we're not in that weather.
Fun fact, the Hey Ma guy is from Morocco.
Who?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you just think he has a New Jersey accent? He has to be from New Jersey?
Yes.
Yeah, anybody could have a New Jersey accent.
Yeah, he moved there like 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's better than actually trying a Moroccan accent.
Graham, Graham, you don't know this, but right now, our one Yearlies fan is getting so pissed because you are like typecasting his entire existence, and he just wants to set the record straight.
Okay.
I mean, we're getting more views now. It could be 2 fans by this point.
No,
it's
he
him
just
and his mom.
Oh, thank God! I've been so lonely.
Have you started watching the Yearlies yet?
Nah, this is my toastess, and you can never convince me otherwise.
Okay, fine. Let's do it again. Hey, Ma! And Jordan just like duplicate that in post, like putting echo over it, so we have it.
Absolutely.
Hey, Ma! Yeah, there's
two of them.
I mean, I know it's hipper to say, "Hey, I have an OnlyFan," but like,
porn,
an actual joke out of me. So, yeah, we can get the honorable mentions or bentions or clensions rolling if we like. Who would like to start, if anyone?
I could go first.
All right, Mick.
So first I have on my list Space Invaders, because it's Space Invaders. I'm surprised Space Invaders didn't make the list.
I thought it made the bracket, Space Invaders. Oh, no, that was Asteroids. Sorry. My mistake.
I don't like those guys. They look funny.
Do we have to do an honorable Bentions 80s and below?
I said to you guys, do you want to make it 32 games? And you were all like, God, no.
I think doing 32 games all in once is pretty rough, but
games? Normally I would agree, but we're covering like 30 years, so...
Yes, the 1960s.
Yes, the 1960 video games. What, you don't play those?
Please.
The Beatles for the Commodore 64.
The cathode ray entertainment device.
The
Well,
Communist 64.
Just so you know, Mick, I'm not huge on the original Space Invaders, but Space Invaders on the N64, however, that was my jam because that one came with all kinds of power-ups and boss fights, and Pluto was still a planet.
Good luck playing it with your 3-armed spider controller.
Look, what makes you think I don't have 3 arms?
Because I've met you and you don't.
Okay, how do you know I'm not just keeping it really well hidden?
In certain cases of heat, a third arm can sprout up.
Do you show your penis off all the time? No, you keep certain body parts covered because they're embarrassing.
So what's wrong with your third arm?
Well, if you must
Why are you embarrassed?
If you must know, it's a little shorter than the others.
Okay. Oh, it's perfect for the middle stick of the N64 controller.
Exactly.
That's you. Taylor's the one who the N64 was designed for.
Have you ever heard me complain about the N64? Jordan, cut to when I complain about the N64. I'm going to say something that I'm going to shoot myself in the foot for saying later. I think it's because it's on an N64 controller.
Yeah.
Because you do it at least once. I know you do.
Really quick question. You say a little shorter. Does that mean like it's only like a few inches shorter, or are we talking like a whole like 6 inches to a foot?
These are deeply personal questions. I mean,
yeah, we don't just compare third arm size.
I only have centaur questions, Ref.
He's so bold. Look, if you must know, it's 2 inches shorter than the others.
So anyway, that's Space Invaders.
This is what all the pitches are going to be like.
Invaded after that.
Next I've got Altered Beast, which is a game I played I think 5 minutes of. Yeah, that was certainly an Altered Beast.
It's okay.
So true.
4 or 5 minutes, like Mick said.
Let's go again. Then we got Dig Dug. Dig Dug's actually really fun.
And also on the bracket.
Yeah, so I'll talk about Dig Dug later. And then finally Baraduke. I've never played Baraduke, but Baraduke deserves to be mentioned because Baraduke is Baraduke stars the Dig Dug's wife.
Mrs. Pac-Man of Dig Dug.
Yes. Yeah. They wind up going through a divorce though, but you know, the kids turn out all right.
Are you sure that was I thought it was another game. Wasn't it Mr. Driller that game is?
Mr. Driller is about Dig Dug's son that he has with the woman from Baraduke.
Oh my god. There's too much Dig Dug
you have
lore.
to get caught up on your Dig Dug family tree.
I'm a little busy.
Your Taizo Hori family tree.
Yes, let's go. The Dig Dug lore.
Dig Dug lore. This is I'm convinced that Dig Dug is your bomber, man.
Oh my god.
You can tell because he talks about it constantly.
Yeah.
It was the first conversation me and Mick ever had.
It's true.
Hi, I'm Dig Dug.
But yeah, no, Kissy Masuyo from Baraduke marries Taitzo Hori of Dig Dug, and they have 3 children, and then they go through a messy divorce.
In the game.
This is all backstory to Mr. Driller.
Which is not a 1980.
How they get divorced with divorce papers. Buy them today.
Yeah, they're sponsored.
But what did it? What broke them up? Was it infidelity?
I don't want to get
burying all their problems deep inside.
I think she was
of
sleeping
them.
around with the plumber that's in one of the other games in this bracket.
There's someone named Doug, actually.
Doug Dick, that motherfucker.
Dick.
I hate that guy. All right,
Nick,
Mick, you want to do that
long,
thing we do at the movie theaters?
Oh yeah, sure. I was gonna say Jordan, but no, I can't go Jordan. Christian.
Well, you can.
You can.
He actually has some.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, I was right. Go Jordan.
I do? Oh, okay, right. Yes. Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah,
that.
this is
I thought it was crazy too, but then I looked up and they were there.
Look, I played a lot of arcade games, guys. So yeah, I put Tetris on here because it's weird that no one else did. It's an important video game. It's Tetris.
That's true.
You know, everybody loves
like
Tetris.
DS.
I
That's
had a
Tetris.
Tetris game on my flip phone when I was in high school, and I would play little bits of that. That was fun.
Yeah, that's the problem. I didn't put Tetris on because I'm like, but which Tetris? There's so many different types of Tetris, and are they all different games? I'm just like, no, I'm not going to bother.
For me, it's Tetris DS.
Yeah.
You know,
And let's put it also like this: if Tetris was on this bracket, it would kill everything else and win.
so we think.
No, it would. It would.
Tetris is pretty good.
I mean,
Because
Tetris is awesome.
Anything it goes up against, you just say,
Well,
Tetris.
Jordan, if you want,
it has no natural predators.
if you want, Jordan,
Tetris has no natural predators.
if you want to change your wild card, Jordan, considering we have, no, I'm not going to do it because then Clanky's going to get mad.
No. That's a whole different argument. And again, me and Clanky are going to talk about how they're two different games. I think. I don't know. I don't really remember what distinguishes them.
We shall.
Yeah, but yeah, similar to Tetris in terms of different types and things. I put Atari Breakout on here, despite never actually playing Atari Breakout. I've only played different versions of it that are on online, the Cartoon Network game, arcade thing had a monkey themed Breakout knockoff called Brick It. That had you played Breakout as McGill Gorilla and Mojo Jojo try and distract you or things like that. And I always loved that. And I learned very recently that if you Google Atari Breakout, you can literally play a version of Breakout on Google. And I've been doing that the last week or so, and I have a very nice high score. And so
you can play a Google version of another game that's on this bracket too.
Yeah.
I've played that as well.
I'm surprised
if we're talking about the
Super
same
Mario
one.
Brothers.
Hey, I think you can also play Doom on Google. And I put this on here just for the lulz, but I have actually played the arcade, even if it isn't technically an 80s game. But for the meme, Fix It Felix Jr., quite a classic. I hope that
80s game.
It is. I hope that wrecking guy ended up all right. You know.
I heard that I heard that he got a spin-off.
Yeah. I will say that when this was 10 years ago when Disney Quest still existed at the Disney parks, but there was a bunch of Fix It Felix Jr. machines there. And I'm like, well, I mean, when am I going to be able to do this other than here? So yeah, no, it's a pretty cool arcade game. You know, it's basic.
Yeah, I remember playing it on the Disney website or something when that movie was out or whatever. Or it was some ROM dump of it. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was good.
Do we emulate
You emulated a Disney game based on a Nintendo property. You are going to the biggest jail in the world.
As soon as they get me, I'm getting vaporized, dude.
You're going to the jail that Disney deliberately keeps in their park as an attraction.
You're going straight to Alcatraz, you vile.
You're going to be in the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. You're going to be the one. You're going to be the skeletons playing chess.
No, it's actually all the Goofies, specifically the Goofies walking around the park are condemned criminals.
Yeah, condemned souls, absolutely.
That's why they're all handcuffed.
Yeah, that was.
You never look at them very carefully.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Or actually, I think it's more. No. I actually know where they actually sent you. You have to work on the Jungle Cruise ride.
Oh, no.
True.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
all the
Look
time.
at the backside of water.
Man is the name.
And there it is, the backside of water.
Backside of water. What have I done with my life?
So here's the thing. Real talk. I would love to work on the Jungle Cruise ride. That's kind of a dream job of mine.
I see you as a Kilimanjaro safari guy.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, that too. I'm
You don't
going
just say that about a man.
Christian, you can go.
It's me. All right. For my honorable mentions, I have Eric and the Floaters, which is MSX and ZX Spectrum game. Yes, I swear those are real consoles and not just letters I hashed together. You play as Eric and you are stuck in a cave with floaters.
Oh, my buddy Eric?
Yeah, your buddy Eric was stuck in a cave with floaters.
This happened to my buddy Eric once.
This happened to my friend Chris Kirk.
I didn't know he was in this game. But yeah, you're in a cave with balloons and you have to kill all the balloons in order to go to the next level.
Are the balloons the titular floaters?
Yeah, they're the floaters and you have to drop bombs to get rid of the balloons. It was made by Hudson Soft in '83, and Eric and the Floaters is the European name of this game.
What's the American name?
It's this little game called Bomberman.
Oh, you gotta be kidding
And
me.
I was hoping beyond hope that I was gonna get this on the brackets.
Yeah. To be fair, it is really. I'm really surprised you didn't put another Bomberman game on the bracket. Just almost as surprised as I am that Clanky didn't put Bobble on the bracket.
I was going to. I really was going to, but
it's almost like we should have all had twice as many entries.
But it would have been really funny if it got on and I was able to keep that con long enough for half of you to be fooled. But you know what? Fair. Altered Beast is one of the final games from that Genesis plug and play that I did not get to talk about yet. And this game fucking sucks. I think it might be worse than Golden Axe, actually. But it has such good vibes. But it's probably one of the worst beat 'em up games ever. Like, your character takes up like half the screen, and you can't dodge anything because your character takes up so much fucking space.
It's no Altered Beast.
It's terrible, awful game. But fuck, man, the vibes are so good.
You're saying that it's not the altered best?
It's more like the altered yeast, as in it doesn't. Galaga is a Namco game that it's.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said altered Weast.
You're fired again. Galaga's a Namco game that I quite like. I always thought it was called
I'm confident about that.
I mean,
it's fucking 89 and below.
He did just say that Altered Beast, which is above Galaga, is one of the worst things ever. So I'm kind of assuming he hates everything down here.
Dude, I didn't even talk about the last game on the Genesis plug and play called Flicky, which is even worse. So much I didn't even include it. Nonetheless, Galaga's cool.
I thought you were about to say Updog. I'm like, what? Did you put Updog on the bracket?
Yes.
Not much. What's up with you?
True. I mean, look, Galaga and Frogger. Galaga's a fun little Namco game, and then with Frogger, one day my mom came home with a plug and play for Frogger, and I thought that was neat. Bubble Bobble is actually a somewhat decent NES game. It's got
they
Bub
exist.
And sure, maybe it's got Bub and Bob and the ghosts of the people who think we're taking too long. It's a neat game.
Yes,
it's a decent game. I enjoy it. Football, this is specifically football for the Atari. I only put this on here just because I find in the modern age of things like Madden and all of those big franchises, it's just nice to have like a game with, with no year in the name, no NFL, not named after a player, not named after a coach.
I cannot believe
not named after the referees, pet goldfish, no quarterback, dimeback, nickelback, pennyback, simple, ordinary, unmistakable,
a hero
crystal clear,
to
as frank as Frankenstein, as blunt as an atom bomb. One compound word. It's motherfucking goddamn sons of bitch and fucking football.
Are you quoting AVGN?
He's the angriest gamer you've ever
this is an AVGN quote. I thought Christian was being really clever for like halfway, and then I'm like, wait, this sounds familiar.
Nah, the most clever part about that bit is that I didn't write it down. I actually just have that memorized.
That is clever. By the Christian,
memorized.
I just want to say, everyone here should be so offended that Christian just celebrated the idea of a video game that does not share the year in our show about years.
Yearlies.
Yeah, let's talk about Madden 64 then, why don't we? So, Polybius, I remember playing this on an arcade cabinet back at this diner I used to go to.
And shut up.
It was what?
There is an ancient mariner, and he stoppeth one of three. For the long great bearding glistening, I know.
Guys, shut up. Christian. 48255 red blue yellow 5.
No, but it was
must kill the queen.
Oh no!
It was I went to this diner before, and I did, and I went to this diner. And
what'd you eat?
It was a breakfast diner, so I had like a fucking bacon and eggs and white toast and shit. I don't fucking remember. I was like 8 years old or something. Anyway, the game was interesting from what I remember. It was like you play as a ship and you orbit around this like white light, kind of like a Tempest 2000 kind of thing. I would have more to say about it, but the same day that I played it, I got really sick, and my dad said it was food poisoning, so we never went back to that diner.
Interesting.
And then finally,
that's what you get for going to the Xanadu.
And then finally, I have to nominate my boy Cathode Ray Tube Amusement Device.
Okay, come on.
Which is technically not even a video game, but it is an electronic interactive toy.
What are we doing here, Christian? What's going on?
You put a game that doesn't exist technically, and now you put cathode ray tube amusement device.
Look, if it's between this and Elden Ring, then you know where I'm going to be, and that's all I'll say.
I have a question. Is this the one that got patented, and it's not actually a video game? It's just like a thing that has lights on it.
I think so. It was made by some guy in New Jersey who worked.
Yes, this is it. This is it.
Oh,
Sigma, they're talking about the game right now.
They shot electrons at a piece of paper, and now that's why we have Genshin Impact. So that's my honorable mentions.
I see.
I'm going to popcorn to Taylor. I'll popcorn to you then. Why not?
Oh, wow, that's so cool. Thank you. So I'm moving to Alaska.
Alaska!
I just wanted you guys to know.
Welcome to the Himalayas.
I hear that sometimes it snows there.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm moving there.
I think Hank Green's still looking for it.
Kind of want to just do the Yearlies while my head is buried under 6 feet of snow. Anyways, Donkey Kong Jr. is like if the Donkey Kong arcade game was actually kind of good, and I respect it from that perspective because it's kind of good, and by that I mean it doesn't suck, and by that I mean you climb on vines. And by that, I mean you climb on vines.
You do?
Yeah.
Apparently.
And, like, Mario is kind of a jerk.
Today, that's just a theory.
No, it's a fact.
And cut.
And as always, thanks for watching.
I'm sorry. When Mick said that, my whole body shut down because it was, like, the perfect thing to say. And
yeah,
I just realized that we as a society were done. So Super Mario Land... that was the Game Boy. That was the Game Boy game that really, you know, Brentalfoss describes it best.
You motherfucker!
The quality dropped off like some kind of Mario knockoff.
But like, it really showed, man. Since when did
since
Turtles
when do
explode,
Turtles
man?
explode,
Sorry,
man. No, but the thing is,
Mario Land. I didn't know you could fly.
God damn it.
I do actually think this game is pretty good, just from the perspective of being a fun 2D platformer on the Game Boy. Like, the first time I played it, I was really addicted to it, because it's still a Mario game. I'd be so much more enthusiastic if I was in Alaska right now. Punch-Out! When we first put up Punch-Out Wii, Christian's like, Punch-Out for NES sucks. And like, I think at the time I'm like, you're so right. And I think it's just because this game gets bad, in my opinion, in the last couple.
Which Punch-Out are we talking about?
Mike Tyson.
Punch-Out.
Mike Tyson or Mr. Dream. I played Mr. Dream. I never played the one with Mike Tyson. They're the same game.
No, one's got Mr. Dream. One's got Mike Tyson.
Technically not the same.
You had a dream that they were the same game.
But if you close your eyes...
No.
He threw in my dream journal. Mr. Dream, send him to the principal's office and have him expelled.
It's worse than the Wii game, but when I make it up to... before you get to, like, Sandman and, like, Mr. Hollywood, Macho Man, Randy Savage, I think that it's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
And I just like it. Balloon Fight I got with the Nintendo 3DS Ambassador program and had no expectations for it, but on bus rides home from when I transferred between I went to trade school and elementary school, so I had to take a bus between trade school and high school, and I would just play Balloon Fight on the bus rides over, and it feels really good to play.
Hang on, sorry,
really good.
Sorry, Balloon Fight that's great. You went to trade school in elementary school?
Did I say elementary school?
Yeah. Yes, you did. And I think of you like being 6, 7 years old and trying to learn how to be a carpenter.
Look, I don't try to brag.
Weld, boy, weld.
I don't try to brag about it.
Stop crying.
Children yearn for the mines.
I think Balloon Fight is one of the still good games on NES. That's my answer, Chief. I really wanted to get Dragon's Lair on the bracket, not because I think the gameplay of Dragon's Lair is good, but because for the time, this was the most, like, it's still super impressive to look at and actually control. Dirk the Daring, and I lost interest in this pitch. Mega Man 2 is a good Mega Man game that is kind of overrated, but has the Metal Man and the Doctor. I've lost interest in doing my own honorable mentions. Go ahead, Clanky.
Oh,
I mean, that's what Mega Man 2 does to someone.
I would like to propose a name for this episode: The Yearlies, 89 and below, and interest was quickly lost.
As soon as I start umming, I'm like, I'm not gonna fight to talk about Dragon's Lair and Mega Man 2. I'm gonna just move on, because if I hear myself back 30 times on this recording, then I am gonna kill Clanky again.
What did he do?
He reminded me that we all the time.
He got him expelled from trade school when he was in elementary school.
He got me expelled from trade.
Send him to the principal's office and have him expelled.
Clanky, why'd you do that to me?
What can I say?
I could have been a carpenter.
Nah, you were in Mr. Electrodad's class. You were working with, you were training to be an electrician.
Dragon's Lair is cool. Mega Man 2 is cool. Go ahead, Clanky.
All right. Well, Dig Dug is on the bracket. There's no need to say anything about that. Super Mario Bros. 2, I think, is probably the best NES Mario game. It's the one doing the most different, because instead of jumping on enemies, you, have to pick up...
Raise his hand. Which one?
What do you mean, which one?
Yes.
Weren't there 2 Super Mario Bros. 2s?
Oh yeah, and I was going to make the obvious...
right. Yeah. I'm talking about the USA Mario 2. I'm not talking about the fucking bullshit hard Japanese Mario 2.
It's not in Japan. It's called Doki Doki Literature Club.
Not the one with Monica.
It's you, fucking.
Yeah.
Fuck you! I beat you.
You fuck ass.
But yeah, Mario 2, American Mario 2, I think is pretty good. I think that the mechanic of throwing the turnips and shit is a lot of fun. And yeah, it's my favorite NES Mario game. RC Pro-Am is a racing game with an isometric kind of view, or not necessarily isometric, but it's one of those racing games where you're not in the pilot seat and you're turning left and right. It's one of those where you're looking at it from an up.
Yeah,
point
no,
view.
this is isometric, I'd say.
Is it, you would consider it isometric? Because sometimes it doesn't, sometimes you do go straight or whatever,
Yeah, I mean, I for the most part, almost all the screenshots I'm looking at show it from an isometric perspective, so.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, so... It's it's awkward to get used to at first, but once you do, I think it's a lot of fun. I really just like little racing games like this that aren't trying to be these realistic drag races, but more like kart races. And I think that this really scratches that itch for the NES era. So I thought that was pretty good. Dragon's Lair, Taylor kind of said it before. It's less of a game and more of just a fun movie to watch. The show was animated by Don.
Yeah, it's a Don Bluth film.
Yeah, so you know that it's fucking beautiful,
RC Pro-Am is a rare game.
Yeah, we're going to get into that because something else is a rare game.
Okay.
Yes.
I was just going to piggyback off Dragons. I was just going to say, don't ever play this at an arcade. Find a way to get unlimited continues, and then you'll actually be able to have fun with it.
They have versions of it on Steam or on the Xbox store or some shit like that, or they did at some point. So that's the way to play this game. And again, you could probably get everything out of playing this game by just watching all the cutscenes on YouTube. But anyway,
you can also get it in the Nintendo 2 Switch eShop for an entire Brinks truck.
Why you gotta hurt me?
Mike Tyson's Punch Out. It's it's Punch Out, so it's a lot of fun. We talked about Punch Out, so I didn't really want to put it on here. But still probably the worst Punch Out game, besides maybe the arcade ones, because I never played those. But it's out of all the console ones, it's probably the worst. Even though I like it, even if Mike Tyson is bullshit hard. Castlevania, I think this is on the bracket, right?
It is. Hang on, Mick's laughing, so let's stop what you're doing and listen.
No, I'm sorry.
No, please. You have the audience's attention.
Yeah, we have to know now.
What's so funny?
Oh, I was just laughing at the fact that Clanky referred to the game as Mike Tyson, as if it's him.
Yeah, dude, it's Mike.
He's the game.
I am a big fan of the Mike Tyson.
To be fair, I was talking about the boss Mike Tyson is hard.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay.
And Mike says, "Hey, have a good game, man."
But I think I think from now on, I just have to call this game Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
It's like the
for
Tony
NES.
Hawk. It's the Tony Hawk.
Call.
Burger Time is a game where you are a tiny chef, or you are a regular-sized chef making very big burgers.
Yeah.
The idea is to go from the top and like step on every part of the burger so it gets knocked down until you lands on the next platform. Then you got to step on it again so it gets knocked down again until you complete the burger at the bottom of the thing.
Horrifically unsanitary.
Would you ever want to eat at this restaurant? No, but goddamn, is it fun to play?
Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce.
I think this. Yeah, I think
I knew someone was going to make the joke.
Gordon Ramsay.
It was a very like obvious joke to make, right? Because you do literally make Burger King foot lettuce.
That fruit was so low hanging; it was in the ground. It was a potato.
Well, potatoes do grow down in the ground. They
terre.
grow down in the ground.
The apple of the earth, as the French call it.
The French.
Burger Time also makes a cameo appearance in everyone's favorite Adam Sandler movie, Pixels.
Man, that's my favorite 80s movie.
Yeah. What doesn't make a cameo in Pixels is Bubble Bobble. Everything I could have possibly said about Bubble Bobble, I said about the story of Bubble, the Miracle, Bubble Bobble 3, the Miracle of Bubble Bobble. So I don't think there's anything left for me to say about
Miracle on Bubble Bobble Street.
Yeah. That's really good.
Do you like bubblegum?
I'm the type of girl you want to eat up on my double bubble.
What are
you doing? What are you doing?
All right.
Did you also play Polybius?
That's what it was.
You know, there are times when I'm like, I hope everyone gets to contribute to the Yearlies equally in every video. And like, you know, I was worried about Graham, and then Graham, he just killed it, you know?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. What are you doing later?
Sleeping probably.
Okay. We'll
in a nice air-conditioned room.
I'll kill you!
Earthbound 0/Beginnings. This game technically came out in the US. This technically doesn't count. I realize it doesn't count because technically it came out in the US in like 2015.
But also it's not good, right?
Okay, hold on. That does not mean that it would apply for a 2015 Yearlies.
I feel based on our rules of when we choose games.
Christian. He is right.
This is the dumbest loophole I've ever
US
seen.
localized in 2015. He's totally right.
But yeah, fucking Earthbound 0 Beginnings. I can't talk about it. It's not allowed. Galaga, probably my favorite space shooter. I'm gonna try to get through these because I realize I have so many fucking of these entries. I'm sorry. Mappy is a game where you are a mouse cop trying to catch some cats. It's pretty fun, I guess. Breakout, we kind of talked about Breakout. It's Breakout. You know, you break the blocks. It's super fun. Ice Climber.
I broke out.
So true. Ice Climber, this game kind of sucks, but you know, it introduced my Melee main, so I gotta give it credit somewhere at the bottom of this list. Ninja Jamaru-Con is in the We Shop Wednesday song, and Game 4. Everyone's favorite
Clanky,
game.
Can you tell us what Game 4 is? Which Odyssey game is Game 4?
Of course. Yeah. Game 4 for the Magnavox Odyssey.
The best console in the world, baby.
Yeah, the best one is Game 4 is the one where you are playing hockey. It's the one where you're playing hockey.
You did your research.
Yeah.
And do you like hockey?
My dad does.
That's not what I asked.
If I had to get into a sport that wasn't baseball, it would probably be hockey.
Yeah,
so Game 4 is a solid second place.
And it's a game for you.
That's how they should have advertised
it's Game 4.
It's Game
Smash Brothers 4. Game 4. Oh God, we should have had Game 4 on here to hear Graham do that.
You think Graham's not going to find 17 different ways to do that tonight?
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Well, Graham,
you think
it's your lucky day.
You think Graham's not going to go, I'm voting for the Oregon Trail?
He's going to go, I'm voting for the Oregon Trail?
He has like 2 options.
Yeah.
Which way, Western man?
Which way, Western Graham?
Western
Are you a Wind Rises boy or a Resident Evil 4 girl?
Wind Rises is great is because it's a Clanky bit.
Yeah, I am surprised that it's lasted this long.
It's just such a great way that you said that. You have to keep doing it over.
I can't believe it. Clanky got his bit co-opted. By...
Oh, this has happened to multiples of us. Bit, someone's co-opted someone else's bit.
It's true. It's true.
Anyway, also, I just want to point out, I feel like I'm always going last in the honorable mentions round.
Sorry, shit.
I would have chosen you sooner if I could.
To be fair, Graham, you have the karma due to you by always deliberately going out of your way to make Christian go last.
No, there was the one time I always made him go first.
Yes.
That also felt like spite, though.
But I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, Christian. You're very pretty.
Anyways.
Link's eyelashes.
Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda is another game of surprise not on the bracket because I think it's great
anymore.
No, it's still good.
It's okay. It's just at a certain point it becomes too much of a guide game to really like. Oh, dude, getting the meat for Grumble Grumble, or just the fact that I don't know what walls to bomb, and just like
okay. Yeah,
it's
I
fun.
still love it, even though I have. I also probably should have put an honorable mention. But I did, so I'll put it in here now. My hot take is I kind of prefer Zelda 2 to Zelda 1.
I think I agree with you there.
I just think, especially because the way I played it on 3DS, where you have save states, it's a lot easier. Super Mario Bros. On the Brocket.
On the Brocket?
Team Brocket. Team Brocket blasting off of Bren. Fallen Ambruance, I'm having a stroke.
Those jokes work so well when you only analyze the first 2 words.
I just watched Life of Brian last night, where Caesar.
Oh, great movie.
Is going Biggest and that's immediately.
He has a wife, Incontinentia buttocks.
Mario Bros. Just because I always it's always fun to think about. Yeah, Super Mario Bros. Was not the first Mario game. Even technically Mario Bros. Was the first Mario game. And then Zork, which was I played a little bit in Call of Duty.
I knew it. I knew he was about to say Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Does Call of Duty come with the text-based adventure Zork?
Yeah, Call of Duty. You can play Zork. You can play Zork in it.
That is the first good thing I've heard about Call of Duty in my entire life.
Yes. If you wriggle out of your restraints, you can find a computer in the back that plays Zork.
Yeah.
Is Zork the one where you have to go north, south, or Dennis?
No way.
It might be. I don't think I ever really got very far in it. It was just a fun little thing to do in between multiplayer rounds.
I got you.
Clank, you've asked that question, but you know the answer, right?
Yeah, I know what the answer to my question is. Yeah.
Okay.
Graham, how close? Oh yeah, sorry.
And then hold on, I actually have to edit in another honorable mention. I forgot.
Oh God.
No. So Yoshi.
Oh yay!
Yoshi is a game about a green dinosaur. It first appeared in Mario Bros. 3.
No, he did not appear in Mario Bros. 3.
Oh, he didn't? I apologize.
We can.
Yeah, exactly. So that's disqualified. Okay, so the bracket.
Physically, not spiritually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a sweatshirt. It's kind of cold in here.
Oh
yeah. That it cut out was great.
There's a lot riding on this one for me, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
I have a surprise in this bracket.
Oh dear! Did you play another Sonic game?
Graham's like, "Fuck, damn it! How'd he know?"
All right.
No, I was just taking a really long drink of my lemonade.
Okay, cool. Round one. Round one. So we're already going into this bracket with the tonal whiplash you might expect from the Yearlies. It is Pac-Man, which is my wild card pick, versus the Oregon Trail, which is probably the most Mick picks possible, I think. Who would like to go first?
Waka.
And I cannot stress this enough. Waka.
And you know what, Christian? As a counter,
Waka.
Waka.
Waka waka.
I feel like your wild cards, Jordan, are almost deemed to go first because it's the only time you can go first. But
all right.
I guess, Mick, are you okay with that?
Right.
Yeah, I said he could go first.
Okay.
Oh, we didn't hear you, I guess.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Okay, cool. All right, starting now. So, something you might gather from a lot of my earlier wildcard picks is that I spent a lot of time in arcades as a kid, bowling alleys and arcades and game rooms and things like that. But what the weird part is that, and I made sure, and I'm actually going to send this to the chat. I don't know if it's the exact same Pac-Man machine. I think it's a different one, but the local movie theater that I used to go to, and Mark and I still go to this day, used to have a Pac-Man machine, and sometimes while I was waiting for our movie, I would spend some time at this machine. And although, granted, it is now a Miss Pac-Man machine, so they probably just got a different one. But
she transitioned.
I spent a lot of time
I was gonna say, Grass.
Good for her.
Between whenever it would pop up on Google, between various other machines in various places, I've played a great deal of Pac-Man. It is the most basic arcade game you could possibly think of, even to the point that songs have been written about it. There was a whole craze in the 80s. It had its own cereal. It was so addictive for a good couple year period because it revolutionized what video games could be. As a video game itself, it's, yes, very basic. You go, you pick up pellets and you pick up fruit and you kill the ghosts in a room and you get all the different collectibles over the course of the level, and you do as many levels as possible until you run out of coins or whatnot. And it's I don't play this game because of the amusing characters or the fun level design. It's just a fun, addictive, simple game that passes the time, and it's nice to eventually get better at, beat your high score, and figure out the little strategies of where the ghosts turn or where you can go in possibly. Like it's just a nice, good classic arcade game, and I felt like it needed to be on this.
Waka.
Yeah, no, Pac-Man's a really fun game. It's one of those addicting arcade games, and I'm going to get more into it on the literal opposite end of this bracket.
Yes.
Well, why not talk about this completely different game right now?
Listen, I mean, I feel like I can't get into it without getting to Miss Pac-Man, but what I will say is that Pac-Man is very fun, and I really like it. I just think even down to the simple designs of the characters are just very appealing, and how strategically it was all done, to appeal to everybody. I just think that, I just really like Pac-Man. I think that it's a great arcade game. It's probably my second favorite arcade game.
Yeah.
One thing I
do
like
love
about
the
Pac-Man.
ghost names.
Oh, the ghost names are great, but then they changed the ghost names for fucking World 2, and it's why do you do this?
Wait, in World 2, are they not Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde?
Oh no, they are. They just switched Blinky and Clyde, basically, which is why Clyde became red.
Clyde is the orange one.
Yeah.
Pac-Man.
Right. So the thing is, though, is one of my favorite things about Pac-Man is I love the different behaviors of the four ghosts. All of them behave somewhat differently, and I don't know the exacts because it's been a little while, but I believe that Clyde is the one that no, not Clyde. See, this is the fucking problem. Red Ghost Blinky is the one that directly pursues you. I believe Pinky and Inky try to cut you off in your path, and then Clyde moves around the board randomly.
Yeah, that is what it is. It's yeah.
Incidentally, have you guys ever seen the official Pac-Man joke book?
Oh man.
So there are these. It's actually a pair of books called Pac-Mania and More Pac-Mania, and they are filled with official Pac-Man jokes, and they're all shit like this.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me!
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
no.
believe that this is the official Pac-Man joke book. Just going out on a limb here.
Oh, God.
It's
this is.
There we go.
This is too silly.
It's kind of better than I thought it would be.
These covers look like they were drawn by like fucking like Leo Leone. You guys know who I'm talking about?
No.
Like the children's book artist.
Oh, him. Okay,
like,
yeah,
the gangster.
I think so.
I'm trying to find that fucking
Leo
shit
Leone.
book.
He's walking over there.
These jokes are really bad.
I
Yeah,
think we've
so was
gotten a
ours.
little bit off track.
Sorry, yeah.
I like Pac-Man. I like the music that plays when you finish every 2 levels. It goes ba 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 da da ba 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 da da ba 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 ba. But you know, like at the end of the day, once you cleared one level, you cleared them all.
Kind of, yeah. It's not the most complex game, but I think the simplicity is why it became so popular to begin with.
Agreed.
Sure. Yeah, I'll never deny Pac-Man's success or the fact that it's a good time.
I really respect Pac-Man's integrity of not calling his own game his favorite arcade game.
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
Yeah.
This book could have been a lot worse. I thought it was going to be like, what's Pac-Man's favorite type of fruit?
What?
What is it?
Those are in there, but there's also just got these weird ones like Pakistan.
Yeah.
Christian, what is the fruit?
I was kind of hoping one of you were going to finish it for me.
A melancholy.
Waka
I can't believe I'm
waka.
saying this, but
Oregon
I
Trail.
can't believe I'm saying this, but please start talking about the text-based adventure.
Oh, so I'm not talking about.
It's not a text-based adventure.
So
Oh,
here,
then
so
whatever the hell it is.
here's the thing. There are 2 games called the Oregon Trail that technically fit our description. There is the original, which released in 1971, and then the remake that came out in 1985. I'm talking about the remake.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha.
And this is the one for the Apple II that pretty much everyone's going to recognize. The Oregon Trail is technically it's an educational game released by the Minnesota Educational Computing Consortium in 1985 for the Apple II. It's a remake of an earlier text-based video game that was play tested with a bunch of students. One of the students who play tested this game, the original text adventure one, was none other than Prince.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And the premise of the game is that you play as the leader of you play as a wagon leader guiding a party of settlers from Independence, Missouri to Oregon's Willamette Valley via covered wagon. You make a bunch of choices trying to manage your supplies, resource management, choosing the right route, hunting for food, crossing rivers, and then also dealing with random events like weather and disease.
Dysentery.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yo,
dysentery.
pour one out for dysentery.
Yeah.
I do feel like dysentery is an underappreciated disease in gaming.
Yeah. So what's going on? Basically, you get to select, what profession you have. You can purchase supplies. You choose when to leave, which can make things more difficult or less difficult. The whole goal is to reach the Willamette Valley, and the game will end either when you reach it or when all 5 members of your party have died. So I had a version of this game. I didn't get a smartphone until I was in college, and so I was using a flip phone, and I had a version of Oregon Trail from my flip phone, and used to play this all the time on the bus going to and from school. And it's the same game. It was just a slight graphical upgrade.
Oh, so it's like Balloon Fight.
Yes, exactly.
I think it was a remake of Balloon Fight.
Balloon Fight does canonically take place in Oregon.
Nice.
You can't disprove that.
I can't.
A beautiful state.
But yeah, no, it's a very fun game, and it's, even though it's technically an educational game, but like it doesn't feel like one because you're so worried about your family dying that you're not thinking about the education. You're just like, I don't want my wife to die.
Is this not like the best form of educational game?
Exactly.
It prepares you for the real world.
Yeah.
Hopefully your wife doesn't die in the real world.
I haven't played the original version of the Oregon Trail, but I have played the Target exclusive card game version.
Oh, okay.
Where everyone playing is like a member of the family and you have to try to keep each other alive.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun, but that's my only experience with it.
Yeah. It's actually it's fun for what it is. It's an interesting it's odd because even though I played it like on a phone, it's an interesting it's like a long-term game to really play on a phone. Like you can play in one sitting, but it's gonna be a long one sitting. But yeah, anyway.
Well, how everyone dies.
Yeah. Oh, and the game is full of mini games, like when you have to raft down a river by dodging rocks or hunting. The hunting segment is probably the most famous, where it's basically turned into a top-down shooter.
Guys, what if we did a Yearlies in a covered wagon on the way to Oregon?
What if, Christian? Finish the thought.
That's why I said, what if? I'm weighing it with the rest of you. Do I have to do everything around here?
Right. Mm-hmm. All right. Because I feel bad he doesn't have any AC right now. I'm starting with Taylor this one, so it's going to be Taylor, Mick, Graham, Clanky, Christian. Sorry, Christian.
I thought you were gonna let Graham go first because Graham felt bad about always going last during the honorable mention.
Oh, I don't feel bad. I just pointed it out.
Okay.
He's merely making an observation.
Mm-hmm.
I think Graham just went first in a Yearlies very recently, so I'm giving it to you because it was between feeling bad for Graham and feeling bad for Taylor, and I didn't want to feel bad for Graham tonight.
So I did not grow up with the Oregon Trail. I grew up with the Yukon Trail, which was a 1994 game in Seattle where you choose a partner and then have a bad time. But
you didn't like the Yukon Trail?
I don't really feel like you play the Yukon Trail. I feel like the Yukon Trail plays you. I feel like the Oregon Trail is probably better. And the thing is, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, like, should I vote for the thing that I play and have nostalgia for? But like, if I'm gonna play a Pac-Man game, believe it or not, I'm not gonna play the original Pac-Man. There's like so many other Pac-Man games I would rather play. I would rather play Pac-Man World 2, Pac-Man World 3. Shut up, Christian. The World Championship game where you fucking eat a bunch of ghosts. I feel like if I'm playing the original Pac-Man arcade, it would just be to like have nostalgic whimsy. And I feel like the Oregon Trail is something that I still have not played and should at least try once. So what the hell? There's two chances to vote for Pac-Man today. I'll vote for the Oregon Trail.
Little does he know.
There's only two. No, Mick.
I can't wait for Miss Pac-Man to be a first-person shooter or some shit.
I said Mick.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Yeah, I'm voting for the Oregon Trail.
Okay, cool. Graham.
I'm voting for getting the band back together, Pac-Man. Fuck that up.
Get the band back together.
I'm curious what the best case scenario of that joke was.
Get the band back man or something.
Wow. What a joke.
Pac-Man. All right, Clanky.
Pac-Man. Normally, I would vote for Pac-Man because I really do like Pac-Man, but there is sorry, Jordan, a clearly superior game on the bracket.
What are we doing?
So because of that, I have to vote for the Oregon Trail.
Yeah. And Christian.
Here's the thing, and I thought I was originally going to be a tiebreaker here, but like I love Pac-Man as a franchise. But I never really liked the original Pac-Man. It always stressed me out. I wasn't really into it. What are we doing? Meanwhile, I like Death Road to Canada.
Games is doing good.
Death Road to Canada is pretty good. So
don't you remember the secret conclave meetings we have to sabotage the Yearlies to make sure that Mick suffers? What are we doing?
A conclave against Mick's best interests?
You know what?
They're all in favor.
Jordan, I eat pants.
Does he?
Eat pants.
Inhale trousers. I'm voting for Oregon Trail.
Jesus. What are we doing?
The other thing is, like, you can play... It's not hard to play Pac-Man, you know? Like...
No.
It's like... It's easy to find Pac-Man in other video games. Pac-Man will always make itself available to you, you know?
It's interesting that you bring that up, Taylor. Because you could make an argument about one of the next two games, the same argument you're making about Pac-Man about one of those.
You know what's interesting before we go to that next round? my least favorite parts of both Pac-Man World 2 and World 3 were where you play the original Pac-Man.
Oh. Okay.
It's okay, Jordan. I hope this is okay. We were your wild cards did so
great.
good in the 90s. They did so good.
This is the no one gives a shit bracket. We're all good.
The audience vote. Who suffered more? Who suffered better? Who wore it better? Mick getting his pick to win or Jordan getting his pick to lose?
I was just confused.
Or Taylor not having any AC.
Doing?
All right, round 2.
You could be happy.
I was just confused because everyone's like, I like Pac-Man, but I don't like Pac-Man. I'm like, what are we saying?
It's when we get to the end of the bracket.
Okay, yeah, when we get to it, I'm fine. Okay.
I'm so excited. We're gonna hype. We're building up some hype for this. I'm so excited.
Like he brings up some crazy.
That's going to be my new echolalic phrase for the next week or so, Mick. It's going to be me just in moments like that, just going, "What are we doing? What are we doing?
What are we doing?"
Round 2. It's inevitably Pong, which Graham put up, versus Warlords, which is a Christian pick. Who would like to go first?
Boop.
Graham, how do you feel?
I don't know how you feel.
You decide.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
Who won?
Okay.
You decide.
Go.
Hey, it's Pong. This was like one of the first
Great
big
pitch.
games that people had, just like not at arcades, but people would buy like dedicated Pong machines. Like my mom would go to a friend's house to play Pong on a machine that they had. One of I inherited my sister's Game Boy Color, and one of the only 2 games I had on it was a Pong game where it was just, okay, you can play Pong, but this is a jungle theme. This is weird Pong with curves and shit. And I think it's a perfect example of this era of game of just a simple 2-player game where you're just ping pong bars, pinging a ball back and forth. Really kind of set the stage for kind of everything else that comes on this bracket. And it was made by the same guy who would go on to make Chuck E. Cheese.
What? The mouse did it?
Nolan Bushnell, the founder of Atari, also made Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh.
Charles
He's like, I
Entertainment.
want 2
that
things.
can be a kid there.
I want 2 things. I want a tennis game that looks nothing like tennis, and I want a children's casino ran by a giant rat.
Because it's not a tennis game; it's a ping pong game.
Oh man!
Actually,
But no, seriously,
nowadays,
casino for children. Let's go.
Ran
Do you
by
guys know
a
that
giant
Pong-
rat.
in some games, Pong is the loading screen.
Yeah,
We're in a society where one of our games is a loading screen.
I gotta tell you, I've made a Pong so many times. I think it's a rite of passage for a game developer or a programmer to make versions of Pong. I made Pong in Python. I made Pong on a website. I made Pong as a game, and it was called MLG Pong, and you got power-ups where Shia LaBeouf covered the whole screen or something. I've made more versions of Pong than I'm willing to admit. That's a lie. Of course I'm willing to admit it. But I mean, that just goes to show how ubiquitous Pong is as a franchise, how genius it is in its simplicity.
And
It's tennis.
It brought us great games like Quamp.
Oh yeah.
I was waiting for Clanky to quamp drop.
When
I
you
had to
are
do
the
it.
ball.
You know I had to Quamp drop.
And
Bro,
you
we quamp
are-
dropping?
it's a game.
Where are we
Where are
quamping,
we
boys?
quamp dropping?
Where are we
Where are
quamp
we
dropping?
quamping?
What the hell?
I don't want to know what quamping is.
It's kind of like
Nuzzles
gooning.
Oh no.
No.
It's just... Anyway, Warlords. Unless anyone has anything else to say about Pong.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Warlords also just kind of Pong?
Well, I'll
Isn't
get
it
into
like
that
a
quite
prequel
briefly.
to Bomberman?
It's a Pong.
Yeah, it is actually. So Warlords is also an Atari game, actually. Hold up. I didn't write notes for this. I just kind of have the Wikipedia pages open.
Okay.
So
no one can stop Warlord Kun.
like said earlier, Warlords is basically a 4-player Pong mixed with Breakout. You have 4 players on each corner of the screen, and behind each of the players is a set of blocks that is supposed to represent their castle, and your goal is to bounce a number of fireballs around, spit out by a dragon, that you bounce them around like Pong between each of the castles, and your goal is to erode someone's castle enough that you can hit it in the heart and it dies. Like a lot of these games, there's not much more to say about it than that. It's really fun to... it's a 4-player Pong game, so it gets to be really enjoyable with the chaos and the fact that there's multiple projectiles that can come in. It's 4-player Pong. What I find interesting about this game is that this game had an arcade version. Yeah, did you guys know that this is 4-player Pong? I didn't know this until I specifically looked at the Wikipedia page, but there is apparently the official name for 4-player Pong is Quadra-Pong. I did not know that.
I thought it was just Pong.
I think the Quadra-Pong's gonna invade us in 2,000 years or so.
We're gonna have to get indoctrinated by the Quadra-Pong.
Quadra-Pong, the warlord from the Andromeda Galaxy.
Quadra-Pong Institute, which put it Polybius.
Is that who Transformers fight? Autobots have to destroy the evil.
Quadra-Pongs roll out.
Quadra-Pongs.
But what I'll say is the reason why I have Warlords on this list. I played Warlords.
Good for you.
I played the Atari 2600 version of this game, which for 99% of games, when you hear ported to the Atari 2600, you think of nothing but misery for all involved. But I didn't know Warlords. That's what you chose him. I did not know that.
Misery. Everybody wants to be a Atari game.
I can imagine dragging these nuts on your face. But the thing about the 2600 version of Warlords is that I didn't know there was a full arcade version, and I thought Warlords on the 2600 was actually good. It was actually playable. You could play it.
We're back, everybody. We're back to it's playable.
So I'd like to say,
have you missed us?
Any game that actually survives an Atari 2600 port needs to be good. It's just that good that it managed to keep its integrity after being shipped onto that hellish contraption.
Yeah.
Do you remember
survive the Atari 2600?
It's the anti-NES Pac-Man.
Christian, do you remember when we played Warlords for the first time?
Yeah, we were in one of our friends' fucking basements that was also
it was like
bar.
Yeah, it was our friend's cousin's basement. He took us over there and we played Warlords on Atari. And it was they were in the process of moving or something, so the only thing in here was a bar that was attached to the side of the wall, and I think there was a pool table in the middle, and the TV was hanging in the corner, one of those mounted TVs.
So it was so small too, which means there's just even more inhibiting factors as to what could have been. I'm playing a 2600 game on a tiny ass TV while someone's moving out of their barstool basement, yet somehow the game was still good enough for me to nominate it. Also, I think that was the day I smoked out of an apple.
Yeah. yeah, it was.
But that part might be slightly unrelated.
Was it an apple
sounds
too?
pretty related.
No, dude, if you eat the apple, you get so much higher, dude.
All right. I mean, I have one more detail. I'm going to save it for the vote.
All right. Cool. Awesome.
Sorry.
All right.
Sorry, that was the sound of me playing Google Breakout and getting 4 balls at the same time.
Yeah, that's the thing you have to worry about, is that they're all and there's also balls that move certain directions and have a mind of their own, and they move between walls. It's insane. Anyway, I thought you were also doing the Lee Mack yawn.
No,
The,
sorry.
I also thought he was yawning.
Yeah. All right. We go to the vote. It is Taylor.
I don't want to play Pong with 4 people. I'm voting for Pong.
What do you have against 2 other people, Taylor?
He doesn't like multiplayer games. We know this.
Pong is a multiplayer game.
You can play Pong by
It's not
yourself.
like a multiplayer.
Do you want to
I
play
just feel like the
Warlords?
more people I rely on to play Christian, the more people I rely on to play Pong, the more disappointed I'll be.
Okay. All right. That means that Mick is next.
I'm voting for Warlords.
Graham.
Pong, 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 pong.
Oh, very melodic. Clanky.
Warlords.
But Quamp!
We've already established that
And
Warlords is Pong as well.
yeah,
And
but more of it.
Breakout.
Wait, Warlords is Pong?
And
How did you
And
guess
Breakout. It's tied up for Christian.
So I was talking earlier about how I've made Pong more times than I'm willing to admit. Another reason why Warlord sticks out to me, back before the days of Uh-Oh Bartender, Will Games started with a different game.
Yeah, it did.
We started with this game called Light Gun Gallery, a science fiction 4-player game that was literally Warlords.
Yep.
And I didn't know that at the time. So when I got to play Warlords in that fateful basement night on that Atari 2600 on the tiny TV, I think I reacted with, this is a lot like Light Gun Gallery.
Yep.
So I'm gonna give this one to Warlords.
Yes.
What
So
if
they don't sue you.
what if the thing that broke the Yearlies up was that Pong lost to Pong?
Pong v Pong.
What if we just couldn't be friends anymore?
I would think our
If we
friendships
were going to
were
stop being
dubious.
friends over something, it would have happened a lot earlier. Believe
Yeah,
me.
would have been the Ape Escape thing.
I feel, well, it is earlier, Mick. It's the 80s. It's about as early as we can get.
I'll kill you.
No, we can get earlier.
It's like 10 p.m.
Do you know where your children are?
Round 3. An entry like 10 yearlies in the making, SimCity, which, if you'll recall, was disqualified in 1991, leading to fucking lemmings, I guess. Submitted by Clanky this time.
Speaking of things that almost ended the Yearlies,
Yes. Versus
Was omitting
Dig
all of the
Dug.
Grahamisms from that.
Yep.
Versus Dig Dug, submitted by Christian. Who would like to go first?
All right, Clanky. Which way, Western man?
Well, I'll let you talk about Dig Dug.
Okay.
Go.
Stop. Thank you.
Do the pitch like that.
Don't throw my favorite Dynamite heady line at me for the sympathy.
You found the secret bonus point.
You found this. Fuck.
Target.
So, anyway, Dig Dug is a Namco game that was released in 1982. And if we're talking about Namco arcade games, this is easily my absolute favorite Namco arcade game. You play as Taizo Hori, otherwise known as Dig Dug, and you descend into the depths of the earth as you are tasked with brutally murdering an entire legion of underground creatures in some of the most ghoulish ways imaginable. Like, if you were to, I mean, everyone in the 2006, like, dorkly days would always make, like, a Dig Dug if it was real, and it was, like, some horror movie. Like, everyone fucking did that.
Robot Chicken did one of those. It nearly won them an Emmy.
Which is really funny. But, yeah, no, Dig Dug does revolve around digging, and it also revolves around being able to manage digging your own caverns and pathways while also trying to avoid the unique creatures that will come about towards you. And in a way, it's very simple alongside the rest of these games, but there is a very satisfying gameplay loop of not only mashing the button furiously as fast as you can to blow someone up before you are ganked from the back, being like, this puka needs to die, now, and you have to make it explode as quickly as possible. But you also get to work with strategy of dropping the rocks on the enemies as you descend upwards into certain tunnels, and I find that those strategic moments are very, very satisfying. The game gets really hard in the same way that any other arcade game would get hard, where everything just gets faster and that's it. And
that's usually not on purpose. That's usually just because there's less things on the screen, and so the game just speeds up loading time.
Yes.
Like, that's literally why Space Invaders gets faster as you like. That's not a feature. That was originally a bug.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's a really fun game. I actually really like Dig Dug. It's one of the few arcade games that I would actually probably go out of my way to play. If I saw it at an arcade, I would be like, move the fuck over, everyone. I'm playing Dig Dug. But really, there's one more thing about Dig Dug I really like to mention. And that is that, despite having at most, like, 1.5 maybe songs, I love this game's music. This game is a dynamic soundtrack where the music will only play if you're walking. And it is so catchy. And then that just goes on for hours, but it's dynamic. It is literally Taizo Hori's footsteps. He is a music man, and I also like the opening theme a lot. Like, see, I can sing these because they're like 5 seconds long.
You're just doing noises again.
It's 5 seconds long, and there's 2 songs. Oh wait, no, there's one other thing I adore about Dig Dug, and you might have been able to piece this together by looking at the event for this Yearlies in the events tab. I think the pukas are some of the best things ever. I love the pukas in this game. One of the best enemy designs ever. And when I saw them in Pac-Man World 2, that was the first time I ever saw them, I was like, oh my god, my children, my babies! And then they would explode next to me.
He was so impressed that he became a man from Louisiana.
True.
Now simmer down now.
But yeah,
I guarantee.
And then the pukas became a mainstay in the Dig Dug games. Maybe not the Mr. Driller games, but I don't know. I don't really know much about the Mr. Driller franchise. I know about Bomberman, but not Mr. Driller.
So true. Dig Dug's rad.
Fucking
I do
love
like Dig Dug. My favorite memory of the song is one time I was playing in a Team Fortress 2 server, and one of the scouts that was in the server, whenever he walked around, it would go da 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 da. It was maddening.
Dynamic soundtrack.
Oh, it's dynamic, all right.
Yeah.
Well, shall I get into SimCity then?
Yes, please. I love SimCity.
SimCity,
right.
SimCity, SimCity.
Simpson City.
Okay, so as we know, SimCity is like this what we originally put it on the 92 Yearlies, right? That was, or the 91 Yearlies rather, right?
It didn't make it.
Truth be told, I haven't played the PC version, which is when the original one came out. I am mainly talking about the Super Nintendo version because that's the one that I played.
I played the PC version.
Is it? I'm assuming it is pretty similar to the Super Nintendo version, right?
Yeah, I think possibly even better. Or at least I played
sense.
some of the update later 90s, early 2000s SimCities, but like, yeah, no, it's pretty similar.
Gotcha. Okay. So we all know what SimCity is, right? It's this game where you are a city planner, that you're the mayor specifically, and you have to build the city up. You have to you have to try to get the population as high as you can. You want to try to create a good commercial area so people shop, and you want to also put industry so that way people have jobs that they work at as well. The thing about this is that it's not like you place certain houses down or zone certain areas. You just kind of get blocks of what the zones are. So you put a bunch of blocks of residential together, a bunch of blocks of commercial together. It's very like limited, especially, because of, when it came out, but it's still It's still a pretty solid game. It really gets a lot right, like right out of the bat. And even though you can say that there are better like city planning games, like City Skylines or even like just some of the later SimCities, this one really set the groundwork at a really good level. So it really does deserve a lot of respect for that. This game also has a lot of character too. Like you get special buildings you can unlock, right? One of the buildings is your house. So like your advisor, Dr. Wright.
In the middle of our street.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so like Dr. Wright, who's like your assistant, who has like the craziest hair of all time, eventually is like, yeah, you need a place to live in this city. He's like, you need a place to live in this city. So, yeah, you get to like make the mayor's house, which is your house. It's one of the special buildings you get.
Dude, but when you said that, I imagined myself playing the game, and then one of the houses that appears is literally the house I'm living in, and I'm like, it turns into a creepypasta game.
Fucking Dr. Wright looks directly at you and goes, Christian, we're putting your house in the game.
Reads out my exact address. Sorry.
Oh, we'll get to that in a few rounds.
Mr. Wright is indicative of Baldi from Baldi's Basics.
Oh, man. Well, yeah, I mean, like, again, SimCity has a lot of character with its like Dr. Wright as well. This like weird advisor that like gives you advice or whatever. It's really you know, it's just a very fun time. And even though it is pretty limited, like I said before, it really does set the groundwork for what city simulation games would be, and it deserves a lot of credit for that.
I'm sorry, I'm still doing Dig Dug music.
That was some city music.
Did you know that?
Is this just another Yearlies of sound?
Yeah, dude, it's the 80s. Sounds are all we have.
Noises. Why do we love them?
The beeps and the boops.
We just
Dude,
don't
what
know.
do you think Pong is, if not just over-glorified bops?
Waka waka.
All right. Assuming that we're just making noises, I'm going to go to the vote. We start with Taylor.
So, I know that last time I voted the Oregon Trail over Pac-Man, because I said that like Pac-Man, like I could only play Pac-Man for so much, and that's kind of true of Dig Dug. But like, I think Dig Dug is a better arcade game, if I'm being honest. And I feel as though if I'm gonna play a game like SimCity, like I can't go and play like a better Dig Dug game. I don't feel like maybe Mr. Driller is better, but then
Driller's different. Mr. Driller's a different game.
Yeah, there you go. I can only play one game where I'm still married to my wife, and and if I'm going to play SimCity, I'll probably play something a little more. I'll probably play something a little more advanced. I might play like maybe I would play City Skylines, or maybe I would play a later SimCity, or I'm sure Civ 5 is like SimCity in a lot of weird ways.
Not at all, but okay, you go off. I see your point.
Thanks, Mick. I'm voting for Dig Dug. Thanks for having my back. Thanks for always being there for me.
Right.
I was with you right up until you mentioned Civ 5, but you know what? Cool.
I'm really hot, Mick.
I'm going to vote for...
Live your best life.
Yeah.
I'm going to vote for... Let's go again. I'm going to vote for Dig Dug. Pour one out for my boy Taitso Hare. He dealt with the he was the one who dealt with the Dig Dug incident, and what did he get? A divorce.
We've all been there. Graham.
Yeah, with the trade school.
I'm voting for SimCity, but switch the S and the C in the title.
Kim City.
No, it's pronounced the same. SimCity.
Okay.
You are such a jokester.
I mean, it is
Kim City or North Korea.
It's SimCity.
Oh my god.
Clanky.
I really do love Dig Dug, and I would vote for it over SimCity, but I don't think SimCity is going to win, so I'm going to vote for SimCity.
Tied up for Christian.
This is in one of the past like 3 to 4 Yearlies recordings, and I think only Jordan has the possibility of seeing this. but in one of the Yearlies recordings, I accidentally opened up a tab where I was looking up the 3D models of Pukas from a Dig Dug game on like the PlayStation 1, and I very quickly tabbed away from it like I was just caught watching porn. So
I mean, to be fair, you probably were.
I can't let anyone see my Puka hyperfixation. Yeah, so Jordan, if you find that in the recording, then you found the immunity idol. I'm voting for Dig Dug.
Okay. I may have already found it by this point and just not known what it was, or maybe it hasn't happened yet. Who knows? Oh man!
All right, this next round is very important.
Round 4.
Is it?
It is.
Do I have to fight for my? Do I have to fight for my pick? Don't make me fight.
Let me.
You already lost, Taylor.
Just let me have. Oh come on! Let me have this. Let me have this.
What happened,
dude? This game is fucking. The game that I put up here is fucking incredible. So I don't want to hear it.
Dude, Clanky's anticipation made Taylor shudder.
All right, so we have Contra, which is a Taylor pick, versus Anticipation. Look, if I didn't do that, I'd regret it tomorrow. Which is both a Christian and a Clanky pick. Who would like to go first?
I would love to go first. But Taylor, if you really would want to go first, I will let you go first.
Fuck it! You've already told me I've lost, so what does it matter?
I'm ready to vote.
The anticipation is killing me.
I have to fucking fight for Contra?
Yeah.
It's like the only good game on this bracket.
Gird up your loins and prepare for a fight.
This is ridiculous. Everything is crazy. This is so... Jordan! That explode!
Hey!
All right. Well,
you became Italian when you did that.
Anyway.
All right. That's the pitch. Can I talk about Contra now?
Do you guys mind if I get into it?
Do it.
A lot,
and
actually.
Of course, Christian, if you want to cut it at any point, because I know you put it up too, just go right ahead. So...
Can I cut it? I might have some stuff to share.
Yeah, sure. If you have actual things to share, then sure. But I'm gonna go.
About a different game, but like.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then never mind. So, Anticipation is. We talked about RC Pro-Am being a rare game. Anticipation is another rare game. This was kind of like a precursor to like a Mario Party-esque game, where it's supposed to be a board game played with 4 people. This game is a mix of Trivial Pursuit and Pictionary. Now, what I mean by that is, like, you win the same way you would in Trivial Pursuit, where you have to collect a certain amount of, like, colored tiles in order to progress to the next level, and then progress again to the next level, and then you win. But the questions that you do to get these tiles aren't trivia questions. Instead, the game starts drawing something, and you have to guess what it is when you draw it, as it's being drawn, rather. This game is just a lot of fun. It's crazy to say that like an NES game that is this like board game thing is like still holds up pretty well, but like, a modern version of this game that like just expands it more and doesn't really do much else, I think would still be a pretty fun like game. So,
if I may step in for a brief moment, I'll say that to further the gameplay, this is probably like one of the best versions of Pictionary. Like, Pictionary as a game is inherently flawed in such a way where when someone's drawing something on a piece of paper, like their hands in the fucking way and shit, and it's like everyone's got to crowd around the notepad as everyone draws something in. But like for a video game, Pictionary works like so well because you can just buzz in with your controller. The screen's right there. Everyone can see what's being drawn. The speed of the drawing is always consistent, so it leads to this. It feels like it was the way that the game was meant to be played, with the chaos of everyone beeping in to try and guess what it is. And then there's
And if I can chime in, Contra is this cool game.
No, it's not your turn yet. It's not your turn yet. There's another very important thing about this game.
I need to be real with you, and I don't know if I'm losing my mind or not, but Christian said, and then about the gameplay, and then it was silent for a good 2 minutes. So was that my computer? Or was this all an elaborate ruse because of the anticipation? I'm losing my mind.
There was no game. There's no game. Anticipation's not real. Well, Clanky, you had to anticipate my gameplay description. But I was just talking about how it's the best version of Pictionary you can play because it's streamlined and easy to watch the drawing and see and bear and buzzer.
And you can always guarantee that the drawing is going to be what it is because a computer is drawing it. You know, like it's already like pre-planned and everything. It's
and they give like topics.
You don't have one of those moments where a guy starts drawing Hugh Laurie and you have to guess. Oh, it's a house.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
All the guys are advocating for an AI generated game.
No. It's all scripted stuff. Like, yeah.
I figured you'd want to tackle the most important part of this game.
Yep, I was just about to get into the music. This fucking soundtrack is like such a great soundtrack. It's like this 8-bit jazz, and the music, it's just so catchy. It was like, I remember liking this soundtrack so much that it was like one of the first times I ever like took arranged a soundtrack, like, using like a music software thing. So
well,
like,
hang on, I'll be the judge of this.
It was, what do you mean? It's really good.
One thing to note about this soundtrack is that this was either the debut or a very early contribution by David Wise. So
yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
This is the soundtrack that would lead into Donkey Kong Country, and it shows because I think. And Clanky, I'm sure you could say the same. I think we remember the whole soundtrack.
I could probably do the whole soundtrack right now.
All right, I'm gonna spare it.
You're right. This is pretty good.
More and more sound,
dude. It's just such a fun game. What's crazy about it is like we all know that like the NES is like a 2-player console, right? But they managed to make it 4 players by like doing this like clever shit where it's like you don't have to buy an extension or anything. You can just like so if you want to buzz in to answer the question, if you're player 1, you press something on the D-pad. If you're player 2, you press the button. And then when you're typing in the thing, you just take the controller and type it in. It's like it works around the limitations of the console pretty well to make it more of like a party game, and it's one of the best examples of a party game, at least for like the NES. You know what I mean? Okay,
Mick, are you gonna vote for Contra, Mick?
I don't know. I'll have to hear your pitch.
Really? There's a chance, or are you just
Taylor?
Yes.
I don't know how to answer this without hurting you.
All right, so we ready to go
My
to
man
the vote?
is the biggest Pictionary fan.
I love how before I even got to pitch my favorite game of the 80s and below, you've already told me I've lost. It's like the best thing I could hear.
That's the price of going against another one of our favorite games on the entire bracket.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. Turn this into Taylor deserves this.
I wasn't doing that.
Contra deserves this.
Yeah, it probably does. Who fucking cares? It's the 80s.
You see, they're anti-Contra. I'm just pro-anticipation.
I am pro-anticipation more than anti-Contra.
Very anti-Contra.
All right.
Contra. 6 letters. CONTRA. Mankind asked themselves one day, can you Contra?
The game, Taylor. Talk about the game.
I'm talking about the game, Jordan. Have you played
No,
Contra?
you're not.
Then just
He's talking about
me
the name of
that
the
I'm
game's
telling
name.
you all of the necessary information. Now, if you will so let me get back to my pitch before I was so rudely interrupted, Webster's Dictionary defines Contra as one of the most perfect difficulty curves on the NES that you could absolutely beat without the 30 life code. You guys know how the NES kind of sucks?
Yes. There's only one good game on it.
Yeah, and it's Contra.
Yeah, sure.
The fact is, like, this was when I was a kid. There was a Game Trailer's top 10 list, top 10 hardest games, and Contra was number 10. And I remember thinking to myself, this must be a really big beast of a game because you can only beat it if you input a 30 life code. And by the way, the 30 life code is one of the most iconic codes ever. And who fucking cares? But also, I fucking care because Wreck-It Ralph does the 30 life code, and it makes me happy. Up, down, left, right, BA, start. It makes me happy. Not enough things make me happy. The
cool
fact of the matter is, I'll kill you.
Oh, let's go.
Welcome to the Himalaya.
The way the game teaches you the level design through multiple playthroughs really shows your skill level. I The thing is, Contra is a game where you eventually get so good, you can beat the first half of the game without dying at all. And that feels really rewarding when you finally realize you don't need 30 lives to beat the game. You just need a couple of continues, maybe 10, 12 lives. And I was really rewarded by this first time I beat it. The spread gun is appropriately really good here. The power-ups themselves are just good. And while I always will pay on lives in any game, the fact that Contra is like inherently just a 30-minute game makes me feel like the live system is mostly fair from the perspective of it's not a bloat issue, it's a skill issue. Also, with Clanky and Christian were talking about the music, but like the Contra music, come on, please. Please. And you know, I'm done. Webster's Dictionary. That was all Webster's Dictionary. Look it up. Even the ums were part of Webster's Dictionary.
Meanwhile, you can get anticipation of the thesaurus.
You know, Contra is just Art Knock, but backwards.
Can we get to the vote now? The anticipation of killing
Yes,
Maze.
please.
I think it's killing Taylor as well as the Heat.
Still starting with Taylor.
I'll kill you.
You can't get mad. Being mad makes you hotter.
Well, then stop
I would
reminding
know. I'm
me.
gorgeous and I'm angry all the time. Anyway, sorry, Taylor.
My secret. I'm always hot, Jordan.
All right, so I sense that I don't have Mick's full attention yet, so I just need to think of some quick lies to make sure that we secure the vote. So, Contra is anticipation. Actually, that we switched the two titles together. So
I have actually an important question. I actually have this is a genuine question for Clanky and Christian.
Okay,
Are
yeah.
there any ants in the game? Is it ant themed at all?
Well, it can. What's going to get me to get you to vote for it?
No, I don't know. I don't know that. Like when I just
a good old lie. A good lie.
It might not have ants, but I'm pretty sure it has patience.
Okay, fair enough. I was just wondering, is it just called anticipation, or I don't know? Do you play as ants?
Mick, are you
is it ant themed?
Anticipation is a pun.
Because when I looked up anticipation, I saw a box art with a bunch of ants on it. I'm not sure if that's the right one though.
The box art has a bunch of real people all crowded in front of the camera, going "Whoa, we're from
hang on, sorry.
video games."
Mick, we might have to answer your question. Check the VC.
All right, cool. I'm ready to vote.
Now, you may notice that this word clearly is not ant because it has two words. And the first word is 4 letters.
It's a fish.
It's double ant.
It's a headless man doing the Gangnam Style dance.
Oh, it's a space invader.
Anyway,
the
Taylor,
style
vote.
dance and Contra on NES, Mick. I don't think that's going to make you want to vote for it anymore, but I don't think that you were going to vote for it anyways.
I'm not a country guy.
Okay. Mick.
Come back to me.
Yeah, I figured you would do that. Graham.
Well, let's make this bracket controversial. I'm going to vote for Contra.
That's not the Pac-Man music. Clanky.
It is if you slow it down. If you slow down the Pac-Man soundtrack, Pac-Man screams for your help. Whoa! Ah!
What the heck?
Help!
All right, Clanky.
Clanky?
Were you anticipating my vote?
Yeah, I knew it.
I
knew we did it, Reddit. I did a Reddit joke. That's how fucking badly I want to
Christian.
Clanky's the reason why I care about this game. Because he's the one with the game and the NES to play the game. And one of the songs in this game sounds like it's right out of Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Good. Which you have established that you kind of think is just okay.
Me?
Yes, you.
When the fuck did I say that?
I thought you liked that and Eddie more, and then you're like, yeah, it's okay.
That does not mean just okay. That means I liked it less than maybe you thought I did.
Yeah, which means that you like Contra more than Anticipation.
How did you know? Unfortunately, I like to be funny, so I'm going to vote for the game I don't like as more. Unfortunately, I'm going to vote for Anticipation,
All right,
even though I like Contra more.
All right. So before Mick votes, I just want to set the stage a bit. The funny thing to do would be to vote for Contra because.
Oh, because I like it?
No. Jordan, don't tell him what the funny thing to do is. Mick needs to decide what the funniest thing to do is.
We're done doing the funny thing.
Yeah, the funny thing has already happened.
Sorry, yeah, you're right. I can't do the funny thing anymore. Anticipation.
And you see, it wasn't very funny.
Let's go. Let's go.
Mick, your ants will
It's
ship to
because
you
you
in
told
4 to
him
6
not
business
to,
days.
Taylor.
My ants.
Because I.
He said, "Don't vote for the funny thing." After I called it the funny thing, and he didn't. Anyway.
And then I said, Jordan, and let me repeat myself because I don't think you heard me. Blarg.
Okay, my favorite Yoshi's Island enemy.
That was the sound Green Lantern made when he fell into.
Blarg.
Mall Cop?
Yeah, what?
So true.
Oh my god.
What's up, Taylor?
Ours. It said Blarg, not Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Oh, okay.
That's how you
Jordan's friend at Blarg.
That's how you pronounce.
I do seem like the kind of person that would have a
name.
friend named Blarg.
It does feel like an 80s sitcom, though. Me and Blarg.
Yeah.
It's like the name. It's like the name of the '80s bully.
Blarg the bully.
What this sounds like? What this sounds like is a Futurama bit where there's like, it's time from everyone's favorite favorite sitcom, Me and Blarg, and it's like a generic white guy with like this weird, horrendous alien creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really hope that one of these days you quote something in jest, and like, man, it would be so funny if that happened, and you don't realize that it's a real thing.
All right. So we have Missile Command, which is a Mick selection, versus the original Castlevania, which is a Taylor pick. Who would like to go first?
Well,
can I go first?
All right, go.
All right. So, Missile Command is it's technically a shoot 'em up game, in which you need to defend 6 cities from ICBM missiles, by launching anti-ballistic missiles from your 3 different bases, in order to defend 6 different cities. It's an incredibly dark game, as there is no way to win.
Like existence.
He eventually there will just be so many missiles heading towards your position that all 6 cities will be destroyed. Oh
my god.
There's no game over. It simply says the end because all is lost. There is no winner in war.
What the fuck?
Yeah. This is an incredibly dark game. It's designed to look. It looks like it's designed to look as close to an actual radar machine as they could, without it being too alienating. And yeah, you have basically the way that it's an arcade game. The way it works is it had like a trackball, and you use the trackball to move your crosshair, and then you can launch a counter missile from where it is. And the counter missile will explode in like this big circle, and it'll destroy any missiles that are going through it. Yeah. And you only have a limited amount of missiles to use, and eventually the game will, like, there just becomes a lot.
Are you telling me there's not enough missiles in Missile Command?
Oh yeah, no. Eventually you will run out, and one of the 6 cities will get destroyed.
Have I not made it clear in the Yearlies how important missiles are to me?
Oh yeah, no, I know. I mentioned the thing about this game having no game over screen. It simply says the end because there are no winners in war. Yeah, this game, the game's designer, Dave Thorer. I'll figure out how to pronounce that, and Jordan can edit that in post. Anyway, yeah, he, while working on this game, had horrific regular nightmares about it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, of the six cities in the game being the 6 nearby towns, nearby towns to him, and that he would wake up with in dead of night with nightmares about the missiles dropping on him. And yeah, it's a really intense game, and it's bizarre that a game that released in 1980 would be this ballsy as in a way to actually try and arguably make a political statement, I guess, or at least have a non he who fun get the high score game in 1980. And make it that war sucks and everyone will die. Happy Cold War, everyone.
Oh no!
Jesus.
Yeah.
During that time, they were still messing around with the cathode ray tube amusement device.
1980. Incidentally, this game is pretty interesting because it was published by both Atari, Sega, and Taito.
This was a massive effort.
Yeah, well, it was just developed by Atari, but depending on what region, it was done by the different publisher. Yeah. But it is funny to look at the publishers and with Atari, Sega, Taito. It's okay, who wasn't involved? Because that's everyone at this point in time. And I sadly never played a trackball version of it. I played the console Atari version of it. So I was using a joystick rather than a. Yeah, it's obviously it's way better with a trackball. But them's the breaks.
Yeah, war is hell, as they say. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys know how the NES sucks?
Yes, except for one game.
Yeah, this is the only good game on the NES.
That's not how you spell anticipation, though.
Yeah. Also, that was
how you
last
spell
round.
Contra.
I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing happened last round, so this is the first NES game we're talking about. And while we've already talked about Castlevania 3, I feel as though I maybe like this one more, maybe. And I think that comes down to the fact that this is another example of a hard but mostly fair challenge on NES because there are unlimited continues. There are 18 levels, but there are really 6, and each world, so to speak, is broken down into 3 sections, which ultimately culminates at a boss. And if you practice the game, you'll beat it in, I feel, just a few hours. Simon Belmont whips shit, and whipping shit feels good. Sometimes you'll throw holy water. Sometimes you'll stop time. Sometimes you'll break a wall and find wall chicken. It's not chicken, it's a pork chop, but it's chicken. It's pretty good because I beat it. And therefore, if I beat it, I think it's fair. If I didn't beat it, then I wouldn't have bothered, because it would have been too annoying. But you can beat this game without save states, and it feels good to play. And the boss fights are relatively feel good to break down the health of.
Want to run that sentence by us again?
No, I think I nailed it. The knockback aside, I feel as though this is a more rewarding than frustrating Castlevania experience. And it's also the first one. And it's the Simon of the Belmont. And Webster's Dictionary defines Castlevania.
Oh, God.
Can I ask a question? What does Webster's Dictionary define knockback as?
Well, you see, Christian...
I knew you were going to bring this up.
I already mentioned the knockback. I think the knockback, while terrible, is really overblown from the perspective of how many times are you going to die via knockback?
Oh, statements made by the utterly deranged, I say. Okay.
Well, it's like...
Oof.
Yes, it's not a good thing. It's not a good feature, but I find that usually when I fail, it usually stems more from me running out of health than it does the knockback.
Yeah. And I really quickly, I do think that the knockback isn't too egregious in the fact that sometimes it feels like the game's challenge is designed around it, you know? And I do agree that it might get a little frustrating at points, but, you know, it's... I don't know. It doesn't bother me as much in Castlevania specifically.
I also love how everyone likes to pretend.
Crack.
I like how everyone likes to pretend that Castlevania is the only game on the NES that has knockback.
Yeah,
no, we talked about it with Castlevania 3.
We did.
You're so right, Christian. Man, I feel silly.
I never miss an opportunity to talk about Knockback. They call me Mr. Knockback.
Who hurt you?
Incidentally,
The
I've got your
knockback.
Webster's definition for knockback, and it is a transitive verb meaning to drink or swallow, specifically to toss down an alcoholic beverage.
Well, yeah, but everybody knows that. That's why I didn't answer his ridiculous question.
Yeah, exactly. What he said.
Hi, Nick. My name is Ape Escape right now.
It's true. They're out there somewhere.
Then why did he say I'm Mick?
Muffled gorilla noises.
What if Mick and I just bicker like 5-year-olds for the rest of the yearlies?
And nothing would change. It would be a normal yearlies.
My dad can beat up your dad.
Castlevania's a fun game.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't like that Mick went silent. It makes me feel like I've immediately said something wrong.
I mean, his name is Ape Escape. That's accurate.
Yeah. Well, not my legal name.
No.
My parents weren't that cool.
Not yet.
The thing is, we haven't like everybody's fake last
Have
name
I
is
got a
last
surprise for you? Here's
No.
your court documents. I changed your name.
I mean, for the
What a
purposes of
great
yearlies,
surprise.
I could keep calling you Mick Ape Escape as if that is your last name.
Mm-hmm.
You
Make
know,
ape
Taylor
escape,
last
more like
name.
make escape, because I want to make an escape out of this bracket.
Oh, it can't be that. One of your games is doing really well.
It's round one.
The door is right there.
It's bowling.
I'm sorry, that was the wrong button.
Nick, I didn't know you were such a fan.
Look, here's the thing.
I'm gonna level with you, Mick. I didn't have a door close button, so I just clicked the first button I saw.
It's bowling.
Okay. Here's the door. Wait, no. All right.
I like the sound of that door.
That's a really
It's
good
a
one.
nice
All
door.
right.
Now I'm gonna take a nice bite out of this apple.
Oh no, I'm going to slip on this banana peel.
Taylor, I'm gonna hit
All
you.
right, we go to the vote.
Sorry, wrong button. Wrong
Marty,
button. Wrong button. Wrong button. Wrong
Marty,
button. Go ahead.
Marty, we're going back.
Do you guys want to hear?
I'm walking here.
Do you guys want to hear my favorite Mick quote?
I gotta go take the fattest piss of my entire life.
I'm dying here. All right. Going to the vote. It's Mick's turn now.
I'm voting for Missile Command. Any game that gives its creator nightmares has got to be doing something right.
Oh, I have nightmares about a bartender, so I
Dude,
guess that
you
was
think
doing
the
something
horror-
right.
The gothic horror vampire game didn't give the people. Oh,
No.
Why? You know,
Because it has
Listen,
chicken.
I don't know why I ever try to fight to get your vote. It is like, why? It's
This
so
is
much
my
energy.
pick, first of all.
If I saved the energy that I spent trying to get you to vote for the things that I know you'll never vote for, I could fucking learn a new language.
And you
Yeah.
probably wouldn't be as overheated as you are now.
I'll
You
kill
go
you!
to trade school. You'd learn how to fix.
Yeah, you could have
Um,
finished trade school.
Graham.
Could have gone into carpentry.
Ironically, you would have gone in for AC repair.
I will
Oh,
kill you!
man.
Like I said, this episode is going to end with Taylor as Mr. Freeze.
No, this episode feels like evidence.
I like to believe, Graham. I like to believe that I've been Mr. Freeze the whole time, and I've been living in uninhabitable body conditions. Shut up! I know I said it wrong. Just shut up.
Yeah.
Just shut up. This whole Yearlies is canceled. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for
I'm
watching.
going-
me.
I'm going on the comedy tour.
Graham.
I do like Missile Command, but Castlevania has the ba 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 da 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 da.
Yeah, Missile Command is
One
dead.
more for the greatest hits.
Hauntingly silent.
Castlevania.
All right. Clanky.
Yay.
Here's the thing. I definitely
There.
yeah, and then I post the thing gif. I'm so funny. Haha.
Yes.
I think that like I really respect and enjoy Missile Command for that, Mick. I think you really sold it pretty well. But the thing is that I really do like Castlevania at the end of the day. So I'm coming back for it in the losers bracket, is what I'm saying. I'm voting for Castlevania.
All right.
And the way you phrased that made me think that you were coming back for Castlevania in the losers bracket. So I'm very pleased.
No, I do like Castlevania quite a bit.
Yay.
Christian.
The pitch you gave for Missile Command does definitely make me more interested in its story, and I have no interest in playing Castlevania, but Castlevania does have one thing that made every other game on this bracket that I love as good as it is, and that is that Castlevania does have a banging soundtrack. And that is one thing that it's the one thing that the knockback can't take away.
But Missile Command also doesn't have an ending, so...
Yes, it does.
It does have an ending.
It's not the right there.
Literally, you can't get more direct than that. It is an ending.
What it doesn't have is a win state.
Let me ask, can only end.
If we put the words "the end" right here midway through the Yearlies, is the Yearlies over?
Not necessarily.
Thanks for watching.
It would be if it was at the end of it.
Yeah.
See, this is why we need like a real end card. This is why like when we sign off, we need to like have like one of those like lo-fi music rooms where like we have the links to the other videos. That's where we would put right here.
Hey, I have a totally original
idea. It should be lo-fi. It should be a funky bossa nova beat.
Totally original idea.
Yes, Graham.
I think we have to like end by like zooming in on a specific point, and we have like some kind of creature, maybe like I don't know, like a pig or something. They said that's all folks. But like that would be too easy. You have to like stutter over it.
Sounds like a Disney character.
Yeah, Missile Command is not great for people with seizures.
Or epilepsy, rather.
That's what I meant, yeah. Epilepsy.
Yeah. But
I think I need to start keeping a log of every time Christian says yes 2 times specifically, where he goes, yes, yes.
Yeah, do it.
What was your vote for, Christian?
I didn't even get to vote yet. I'm gonna vote for Castlevania.
Good.
Yeah. Have I not voted?
No, I started with Mick because it was the next, the switch.
Dude, what the fuck are we doing here, man?
What are we doing? What are we doing?
I don't even know what's going on. I'm not even supposed to be here.
I'm not even supposed to be here. There you
Hope I don't jack off.
Oh, fuck.
Voting for Castlevania.
A clown pewter.
I think are Jordan and I the only ones who have seen I Think You Should Leave?
I think you should leave.
Okay.
The door's right there.
I Think You Should Leave is the one where it's like, we're all trying to figure out who... Yeah, right?
Yeah, we're all trying to find the guy who did this. It's like a guy crashes into a clothing store with a hot dog truck, and then he's in a hot dog suit, and he's so angry. He's like, who the fuck did this?
I also know the other bit where he's like, hi, welcome to wherever. How can I help you? 50 hot dogs, 50 cheeseburgers, 50...
Yes. That's a great one.
Yeah, it's basically just Tim Robinson tries to make people uncomfortable enough to the point that they think you should leave.
It's a really funny sketch show. I'd recommend it. Round 6. Believe it or not, Super Mario Brothers made the bracket. Shocking, I know.
Well, actually, it is pretty fucking surprising. I'm the only one who mentioned it at all.
Here's the thing, Taylor, you did put it up, but if for some reason none of you did, I would have changed it and made it my wild card.
I see.
Like, it needed to be out here. And it faces Mystery House, which Graham put up. Who'd like to go first?
Well, I mean, this is the only opportunity I have left to go first, so...
Go for it.
Okay.
All right.
Slay Queen.
Your time starts now.
It's fucking Mario Brothers. Are we good?
I am.
Well, no, it's not Mario Bros. It's Super Mario Bros. It's a very important distinction.
You're right. I completely fucked it up. I ruined it all. I ruined the pitch.
It's a great game. I've played it. It's great.
This is the only 2D Mario game I've beaten.
It's the only 2D Mario game I haven't beaten. That's not
crazy.
I grew up playing the deluxe version on Game Boy. Not to say that I don't think the NES version is great, although the Game Boy version has some really good extras like Yoshi and
It's so funny you say.
Yeah, no, like there's an optional thing where there's a challenge mode where every one of the original Mario Brothers levels you find 8 red coins, Yoshi, and you can even do like a time attack race with a Boo Ghost. And then if you do all those, you just
stop playing Marvel Rivals.
Shut up.
No.
Caught in 4K.
Sorry, am I boring you?
I just wanted to check something. Leave me alone.
I have to do
Caught in 4K.
It's the Mario Brothers bitch. What the fuck do you want from me?
It's the Super Mario Brothers pitch, which you would know if you were paying attention.
I heard the bit already. I don't care. Give me a... You know what?
Mom, Dad, stop fighting.
Dad, stop fighting.
Here's the deal. I mean, come
Here's
on.
the thing.
Hold on.
It's a good game. You know, it's a
sorry, I thought you guys all said, so here's the thing, so I thought that something else was going to happen.
I was making the joke you knew I was making.
I think the level design of Super Mario Brothers is uniquely refreshing. I like the cloud top areas. I like the fish bridge levels, the Bowser Castle levels, even though they have weird puzzle elements to them. Hitting things with fire flowers is cool. Finding the warp zones is cool. The iconic music is cool. The Hammer Brothers are terribly designed enemies. Lakitu is kind of a dick. And our thank you, Mario, but our princess is another castle is like the greatest line ever.
Yeah.
I do admit that this game starting over when you run out of lives, when the game gets pretty hard towards the end, is not my favorite.
I agree.
But you can also get to World 8 like super fucking quickly.
Yes. Yes, that is very true. Thanks to warp zones, it does not take a whole lot of effort to get back, as long as you memorize the warp zone. I mean, I don't like to usually make the... Are you guys still doing here's the thing jokes?
Yeah.
Is the thing.
I already used that one. Disqualified.
We already used that one, Graham.
Oh, damn, I didn't see.
Loud, incorrect buzzer.
Get into the vat of acid, Graham.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Holy.
I'm gonna be real. I think this is the worst I've ever done in the Yearlies.
I was literally.
Here's the situation. I think this is one of your best things. I am generally proud of you pushing through this and doing the Yearlies.
I think this is the worst my mouth has ever worked.
The thing is that like Super Mario Bros. Isn't even my favorite Mario Bros. Game on the NES.
It's not mine either, but it's... Look, I don't like to make it's iconic and like it did all of these great things arguments, because I feel like we're here 40 years later and those arguments don't really matter anymore. What can I play today?
I mean, like this game, there's a very good argument for this game in particular being the reason why we can even make have all these games that we can make brackets out of.
Yeah,
because like this,
I don't think that follows.
But
no, yeah, because like this was like after the crash. This game, and unless you think people were mostly buying NES for Duck Hunt,
well, we'll get into it next round.
And
no, we won't.
A masterpiece of like level design and like just imagine going from playing fucking cool video games are things for Pong to Super Mario Bros. Like
you guys know how the NES sucks.
Yeah.
Yes, it has one good game on it.
Yeah, and this is the one good game on the NES.
That's a weird way of spelling anticipation.
Your anticipation made me shudder.
I think the thing is that like I don't want Super Mario Bros. To win this Yearlies. The same reason I wouldn't want like Ocarina of Time to win 90 whatever. You know. In that bracket, I get it, but like, I genuinely feel that some games here are just better than others.
Like, admittedly, it's helpful that I do not have any enchantment towards the original Super Mario Brothers, so
like,
I guess it's easy for me to say.
Yeah. No,
Great. Okay. Then let's not vote for it. That's all. We'll all collectively
Mystery
decide.
House is.
We'll look at Mario and we'll say to him, "Not today, buddy." And would you like to add $1 to put a hamster through college?
I think I wanna mystery it up in some house.
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't like to solve my mysteries in a house. That's where people get murdered most of the time.
Mystery House is one of the first adventure games to have graphics.
Let's go, graphics.
We made it to graphics.
Yeah, and not only that, this is one of the first games by a little game development co called Roberta and Ken Williams.
Yeah, let's go, boys.
Oh, fuck you, Graham.
Yeah, we made it.
Yeah, Mystery House. You are trying to get into a house. Like there are like people in the house you can interact with. There's Tom, who's a plumber, Sam, a mechanic, Sally, a seamstress, Dr. Green, a surgeon, Joe, gravedigger, Bill, butcher, and Daisy, a cook. And then
with all but 2 exceptions, they all
here,
probably went to trade school.
If you want to keep tabs of what they all look like.
Oh, okay.
This looks like peak, dude.
That's great.
Yeah.
They're all Ninja Turtles.
It's UFO 50 party house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Clanky.
You sounded so disappointed.
Clanky.
Clanky.
It's been a long 9 days.
Captain, it's only been 5 rounds.
It's also like one could be considered like one of like the progenitors of like the horror game genre, because like, you know, there's a serial killer in the house who's killing a lot of people that you have to try to avoid.
Is it scary?
I think so. To be honest, I couldn't get in the door.
Excuse me?
I couldn't get in the door because you have to. The commands are only like up, down, northwest, east, south. I'm out of door, and none of the commands work.
So you could
So you can't play this game.
You could probably like look.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute.
gameplay is
Hang
the
on a
real
minute.
mystery.
Can we just acknowledge something? Graham played this one. He tried, which counts for a lot.
The one game you played, and it's impossible.
Can I tell you how this pitch worked for me?
Mm-hmm.
Graham comes in. He's like, "So here's this game. It's this game of the NES. It's game. It's this game. What's this on, Graham?
What?
What system?
I think it's like. It's the first game produced by.
You played it, Graham.
Apple
What
II.
system is it on?
The Apple II.
Okay,
Apple
so it's
II,
like
okay.
so Graham comes in. He's like, yeah. So this is
The
this
one that
game,
Christian
Mystery
smoked
House
out of.
game, Apple II. There are all these characters, and you can go in all these directions and solve the mystery, and it's gone.
Why couldn't you get through the door?
I mean, I could probably look through. Also, I feel like I should make a confession here. I only started playing it after we started recording the Yearlies.
This is incredible, truly. You put a lot of faith into this, so when it wins this round, you better be proud of yourself.
Stop playing games during the Yearlies, please.
But what if it's an entry on the bracket?
Yeah, we've never broached this subject
Still
before.
playing Marvel Rivals.
You can play Marvel Rivals if we're doing the 2024 bracket. And it's
We
on.
do this twice a month, maybe.
Listen, I need something to do with my hands, okay? I can't focus.
I understand that. I understand. Good job playing this
Alright.
game, though, Graham.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at Graham. I'm mad at you for encouraging him. This is not good behavior.
I could have played before, but I figured it'd be.
He deserves a time out of the mystery house.
I figured it'd be funnier if I tried to do it while we're recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he did it.
Score for humor. Are we ready to vote?
Us, humor, score, ma.
All right, Mick goes first.
All right,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
if
He's
you're
playing Marvel
didn't pay
Rivals,
enough
but he's
attention to
busy.
vote.
He's a little preoccupied at the moment.
Sorry, I legitimately didn't hear.
Okay. You win.
I wasn't sure if it went through or not.
Yeah, I'm voting for Mystery House.
Oh, hey, look at that.
What, are you surprised?
Yeah, I'm shocked.
Honestly, I'm gonna go over Super Mario Bros.
Yeah, Clanky.
I'm voting for Mario Bros.
Yeah. All right, Christian.
Fuck it, I'll give it to Mystery House.
I was gonna vote for Mystery House, so Christian had to vote for Mario Bros.
In what world would I have had to vote for Mario Bros?
You would not. I believe in you. That's all. I just believe.
You have
That
been
was
on
your
the
first
wrong
mistake.
horse. Yeah, you have made a horrible mistake. I was
Well,
going
it's
to.
fine, 'cause
Mystery
you
House
went
would have won.
Well, because you went before me, so the day is saved. Thanks to the Powerpuff Girls.
Let's say yet.
I'm voting for Mario Bros.
I
So the
assume
day
you're
is
still
saved.
voting for Mystery House? Okay. Yeah. All right.
Before we keep going, could we just give a quick shout out to Gordon Ramsay?
Why Gordon Ramsay?
I just feel like he needs the credit.
So somewhere like he just like got like a chill on his back. Oh,
I sense a disturbance.
He was in the middle of making a gyro.
Yeah, sorry about that, Jordan.
All
Go ahead. I just
right,
want to
I'm
give a
gonna-
quick
I'm
shout
gonna
out.
do
to
that
Gordon
again.
Ramsay.
fuck you! Oh!
All right, round 7, Prince of Persia, which is a Mick pick, versus Gyromite, which is not the name of a Greek food cart in New York City, but a game put up by Clanky. Who would like to go first?
Yet.
Also,
I have a new Yearlies venture,
they're
gentlemen.
supposed to be called Hero, so it would be Gyromite.
Gyromite.
Gyromite is
Gyromite.
crazy.
Oh, and then we have to pronounce it like that the rest of the bracket.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm
Gyromite.
gonna do
I
it.
agree.
Clanky, do you want to talk about toys?
I can talk about Euromite if you guys want, but if Mick wants to go first for Prince of Persia, my
I've
thing
already
is
gone. I've already gone once for one of my picks, so if you want to go,
okay, all right. So
All right.
what's interesting about Euromite is that it's not the game itself that's fascinating. It's the history behind it, right? So, like, this game was sold with the intention of also with Rob, that robot that's in Smash Brothers and Mario Kart DS.
oh, this is this one.
Yeah. So the idea is that you would you control this professor. I think his name is Dr. Euro or something, and he has to navigate like this like maze-like area, and I think try to kill all the enemies and progress to the next level. But there are a lot of doors and shit in the way, and the way that you navigate through the doors is by switching over to playing as Rob, where he would have this spinny top thing. He would grab the top. These tops were called Euros, by the way, and he placed them down on like one of two like platforms, and it would raise and lower like the actual it would raise or lower the actual things in the game. So it's the thing is that using Rob kind of sucks because it moves so slowly. It like, and the Euros eventually stop their tops being spun, and that's what keeps them pressed down on the button, right? So eventually when the top stops spinning, it's not going to be pushing the button anymore, and it can happen at inopportune times to like crush you. And I guess you can argue that it's like, you know, part of the challenge of the game or whatever, but this game is honestly most fun when you're playing it with somebody else instead of like Rob. So the way it worked is you took like the controller, like the player 2 controller, and you put it in this little device that then Rob would control with the Euros. But you can just give somebody else that controller and they can just push the buttons to do the same actions that Rob does, and it becomes a game of survival as you run around while your friend is trying to kill you by
Yeah.
doors. And that's where the fun of this game really shines. So what do I say here? Do I say that this game is really fun because when you play it the way you're not intended to play it, it's really fun? Or do you say it's bad because using it as intended fucking sucks?
Can I, when Gyromite is in the discussion,
Gyromite.
am I
I don't know
allowed
what
to...
game that is. I don't know what game that is.
Oh, when Euromite is in the discussion,
There you go.
can I vote relative to Rob in any way?
No.
I'd like to hear from the whole room.
Oh, I'll allow it.
Okay. So that's a stalemate at best.
think it's kind of part of the game.
So.
Okay, that's 2-1. When I make my vote, I will keep Rob into consideration.
Well, you played the robot cards, so.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say about Gyromite.
Okay. And the other game.
So Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia is a cinematic platformer game that came out in 1989. It was designed by a man named Jordan Mechner.
Hey.
That's you, Jordan.
Jordan, please, the Prince of Persia.
And then make him explode.
The game is set in a sort of vaguely sort of 1001 Nights inspired fantasy world. More of a I'd say if anything it's got more of a Ray Harryhausen vibe than anything. You fight like skeletons and shit as well. The game you play as an unnamed protagonist, presumably the titular Prince of Persia, who needs to rescue a princess from the evil Vizier Jafar. The game the game has quite impressive animation because it used rotoscoping. It used rotoscoping of Mechner's brother in doing acrobatic stunts for everything. So I played this game on the Xbox, and yes, I played the original version on the Xbox. It is hard but fun. It's got a bit like Another World. It's got kind of a weird. It doesn't have the platforming is not like an immediate feedback jumping where you press the button and immediately he jumps up. He kind of has he's got a little bit of a running start when he does it. It's quite realistic jumping in that respect. And you're basically just trying to go through this gauntlet of traps and enemies, largely dealing with like traps, jumping over pits and stuff. But there's occasionally sword fights. It's really all I got for it. I mean, the thing is like it's an actual proper game. Like it's got graphics and it's got it's got a real world countdown timer.
Ooh, you can use it as a clock.
Yeah, you have to say the game lasts exactly 60 minutes, or else the princess dies.
Damn.
The princess will die if you don't complete the game in an hour. A real world hour.
Why is there a time limit? Why is there a Pikmin 1 time limit in my Prince of Persia game?
You're saying that like it's a bad thing when it's actually one of the best parts of the first Pikmin. But anyway.
I just don't like time limits, and it's fine in Pikmin, but I just inherently am stressed out by the idea of a time limit.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm sorry, I went fucking
Luigi's Mansion like they wanted.
Then you would probably prefer to play the SNES version, which has which instead you now have 2 hours to do it.
Oh.
Is there
the levels are now longer and harder.
I was gonna say, is it more balanced out?
Are you a Prince of Persia speedrunner? Is the time limit? No. Okay. Are you good at Prince of Persia? Have you played Prince of Persia?
I haven't played it in years, but I mean, I beat it, so there's that.
Am I real?
Yeah, the game's got anti-piracy protection. In the second level, you have to drink from some bottles, and you only know what the correct bottle is if you have the manual. It's one of those.
What the hell?
Or if you get real lucky.
Yeah. Or if you have a friend who has the manual.
Yeah, it's true.
I have every manual, so we're covered.
I have a friend named
especially the Wario Land 4, whatever the one you like. Sorry.
DIY?
No, the one Wario game we're talking about, the manual.
Oh, Wario Worlds?
No, that was Wario Automatic.
I think you got confused with Wario and the Angry Edge.
All right. Going to the vote.
Wario and the Angry Edge.
It's a very different musical.
Hedwig and the Angry Edge, but it's Wario.
Yeah. That's very different. It's still German though. Mick.
No, it's not.
I'm voting for Prince of Persia because it's an actual fun game and not just
Greek food.
Yeah.
Graham.
I'm voting for Prince of Persia. There we go. I had to.
Damn it.
He did it. He met quota. He will not be sent to the glue factory tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Clanky.
I'll go hungry tonight.
I'm voting for Gyromite.
Christian.
Admittedly, I've played a couple cinematic platformers, and I've never been a huge fan of them. Meanwhile, I love Rob the Robot, and killing people in Gyromite sounds like a lot of fun, so I think I'm going to pick that one.
Tied up for Taylor.
Prince of Persia.
Okay.
I think Gyromite is probably fun.
Wait,
what
what'd you
is
say?
that?
Sorry, I'm in the alternate reality where Greek food doesn't exist.
You're in Victoria.
Wow.
Gyromite
Everything else is the same.
it's probably fun if you play it with someone, but it also sounds like a lot of effort to get it to be fun. So I'll give Prince of Persia a try first.
Yeah.
Graham?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to let you know I got inside the mystery house.
How?
Are you?
It's very simple. Upstairs, open door, enter door.
I tried like open. It wouldn't do anything. I thought it was only one word.
No,
Can you share your screen for proof?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I got it on camera.
Why do they look like that? They look cursed.
What are you talking about? They look amazing.
They look like Canadians from South Park.
Look, it's Billy, Tilly, Rilly, Philly, Chili, and Dan.
And they're all looking at you.
And Clyde.
Violently.
They're all like, we know what you did.
I don't understand up.
Upstairs.
Can you try going to Dennis?
Yeah, go to Dennis real quick.
That's
It's
Denise.
Dennis wrong.
That's
Dennis.
It's Dennis.
Like the legend of the Dennis.
I do not know how to Dennis.
All right.
Maybe try to get. Could you try to get ye flask?
That would be a
Because
great
of the
episode title.
It's just
Are
implication.
we
not
just going to play this
implication.
the rest of the
Yeah,
year?
I know.
No, get ye flask.
Sorry.
No, but every time we look away, Mick is playing some fun new game.
Okay, I don't know how to get ye
That's a lot of
flask.
the,
And you just have to sit there and wonder why on earth you can't get ye flask.
Oh, dude, Clanky, I can't wait for you
Round
to play
8.
Strong Bad Part 5.
Clanky, you want to go for?
All right, so it's Mrs. Pac-Man submitted by Clanky versus Asteroids submitted by Graham. All right, now you can deliberate.
All right. Well, Miss Pac-Man, we've heard some words, some slander. And I'm here to set the record straight.
Yeah.
Pac-Man is not just Pac-Man with a new skin. In fact, the commercials are right. She's more than Pac-Man with a bow, because Miss Pac-Man originally started development as a mod of the original Pac-Man called Crazy Otto, right? You guys all complained about how Pac-Man can be pretty, what's the word? Similar. Like, you play the first level, you've pretty much played the entire game. Miss Pac-Man tries to make the Pac-Man experience a lot more unique, keep you on your toes, not give you the entire experience of the game in just the first level. So, Crazy Otto was originally developed as, like I said, a mod of Pac-Man, where they tried making more levels and making the ghosts more intelligent. In the original Pac-Man, the ghosts all had very specific actions. Christian mentioned them before, where Blinky always follows you. Inky will always try to corner you somewhere with Blinky. Pinky will always, I forget what Pinky does, but Clyde will always try to, like, run away from you if you get too close to him, but then try to you like when you're far away. And Miss Pac-Man tries to switch up the AI by making them do random actions every now and then to keep them unpredictable. The original Pac-Man is pretty easy to get pretty far in because you can pretty easily predict what the ghosts are going to do. Like, obviously, if you're you motherfucker. the whole idea of Miss Pac-Man was to make ghosts a lot more intelligent, or rather unpredictable. So you can't just like go off of everything that you already know, based on the original pattern recognition of the original Pac-Man. So, yeah, the Miss Pac-Man also includes like different levels and everything too. Rather than having to do the same maze over and over again, the mazes actually change, and I think that that's pretty fun because you're not stuck to the same thing over and over again. They even have a throwback where you go back to the original Pac-Man maze, which I think is cool. All right,
there's also a story in this
Pac-Man. We can move on to Asteroids.
Oh, I'm sorry. I want to talk about the killer's story in Miss Pac-Man.
What killer?
The story where Pac-Man is a killer. No, because then they meet and then they fall in love and then they have babies and then they have babies again because once you beat enough levels, the last cutscene loops.
Yeah. So anyway, I really fucking love Miss Pac-Man. I think that this game is incredible.
Do you like Miss Pac-Man, Clanky? Because Namco sure doesn't.
Well, that's the thing. The problem with Miss Pac-Man is that like it's really stuck in like limbo because Namco didn't make Miss Pac-Man. It was made by this like mod team.
There's like a team of college students who started renting out arcade cabinets in their dorm and then moved on to like actually making an arcade.
Yeah, so they pitched Miss Pac-Man to like Midway, which distributed Pac-Man arcades in the US. So like that meant that Midway owned Miss Pac-Man, and now that now in the modern day that Miss Pac-Man is owned by some random fucking company that was bought Midway out, and now they're not giving the rights to Namco to use Miss.
I think that random company you're thinking of is Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers bought like the whole Midway library, and they only ever made like Mortal Kombat and like one Rampage game.
That sounds like something they'd do.
Mm-hmm. This was even before the devil.
Yeah, for the devil.
Yeah, David Zaslav is a fucking asshole.
The game and its title character suffered legal ownership issues between Namco and General Computer Corporation.
That is such a movie villain name.
Yeah.
General Computer Corporation, dude.
A subsidiary of Nutting and Comfort.
I hope despite everything, I was at least able to convince you that Miss Pac-Man is the best Pac-Man, like classic Pac-Man experience you can get.
If there are multiple boards, which I don't remember, then that's a good sell.
There are.
Asteroids is just a really fun game.
Did you play it?
Yes, I did.
Did you play it during this bracket?
No. Taylor, everyone here, not only have I played Asteroids,
I have the world record.
No, I made Asteroids.
He did it! He made Asteroids! Hold up. I gotta play it. Let's go!
This is like for fun. If you're trying to learn Game Maker, the first tutorial they have you do is make Asteroids.
I gotta play this on stream. Let's go! Graham made this game! Oh, you did a good job on this!
Yeah, the controls are you have to click to shoot and then use the arrow keys to spin. It's hard to
Why
control.
would you do this to me? This is awful, Graham.
Dude, he worked really hard on this. Stop it.
I think honestly, the fact that it's so hard to control makes it better.
This is impossible.
But
This is atrocious.
Okay,
isn't that in line with how Asteroids actually controls?
No, Graham, you did not turn off the momentum. When you start moving in a direction, you do not stop moving. There's no deceleration.
Exactly.
How come you can only move when you're going left or right?
Yeah.
Okay, I figured out the strat. I figured out how to win this game. Hold down one arrow key and then keep clicking forever.
Also, I use the song soundtrack from Stellaris as the music.
Oh, that's cute. I love this.
Oh, yeah.
Does this go on forever?
Yeah, it's a high score.
And you said you made this in Game Maker?
Yep.
Sick.
This game is loud.
Yeah.
I actually hear it on your guys' mic.
Yeah, sorry.
Graham, you made this in 2023. This wasn't for this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it is in 2023.
Okay, sorry. I thought this was.
He didn't say that it wasn't for this.
Wait, this wasn't for this?
No, he just made it a year ago.
Because I was trying to like learn games.
Just had it lying around.
And this is the first
Oh
thing
shit!
they have you do.
No, he was playing the long con.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I should have shown up with my Pong versions now. But damn,
yeah.
Will eventually turn
this is
into
actually
short
this is a pretty good starter. Like, this is more difficult to make than Pong for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there was good particle effects in it too. Sorry.
Yeah, fun game to play. It's like probably like. See, the problem is when I came on here, I was planning to be like, for the first time ever, one of the people in the Yearlies made a game on Clanky, but Christian was like, oh yeah, I've made like Pong like 50 times. So.
But you're the only one with proof. You're the only one who can stand by his words.
Well, you have the proof too. I just kind of have it on good authority that you refuse to show it.
Take too much effort. Graham was willing to put in the work.
Right. But the actual Asteroids game.
I mean, it's basically the exact same thing that Graham made.
Graham Schmade?
Schmade?
He
Yeah,
Schmade
except
it?
for-
Hey, Christian, that's my last name.
True.
Graham Schmade.
Graham Schmade. Except the original Asteroid had deceleration.
My dad's David Schmade.
Jordan, cut this out, but when you make things, do you schmake them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, Jordan, don't cut this out.
Why do you have to cut that out?
I'm trying to get him to talk more about Asteroids, but since they're so enamored by Graham's Asteroids game, I think we can go to the vote.
Yeah, like there's not really that much to say about Asteroids other than it's Asteroids. It's fun to play. You
Asteroids.
shoot space like asteroids. You're
There's
a little
an
guy.
On his birthday.
On his birthday, he's a birthday boy. On his birthday, gonna be a birthday boy. On his birthday.
All right.
Dude, I'm gonna just start singing Beetlejuice musical numbers in a minute.
All right. Well, in that case, Mick, vote.
Graham, I cannot stress to you how awful your game controls.
Oh my god!
That said, I'm voting for Asteroids.
Dude, fucking Simon Cowell over here.
Taylor, you
Yeah.
haven't played it. You'll know what I mean.
You have to figure out how to move with the game.
You can't fight the game. You have to learn its dance. It's like a dance. You have to learn your
Yeah.
partner's moves.
Yeah, like a Final Fantasy 14
Yeah.
boss.
Graham.
I'm voting for
So-
Asteroids.
Clanky.
Miss Pac-Man.
Christian.
Graham, I'll give you one thing. Your version of Asteroids is probably better than Shirk Finds His Onions,
Not by much.
which was my first Game Maker game. Can you come back? Doesn't matter. Can you come back to me?
Yeah. Taylor.
Waka waka waka, but seductive.
Wanga wanga.
Oh, it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
have to be. We could always give it to our boy Gordon Ramsay, who I'm shouting out.
How funny would it be if I voted against Asteroids for no other reason than because Graham's game was so bad?
Well, then it would be a spite vote,
No,
and I
so
would say
bad.
Jordan.
You should
Christian
vote
theme
for Miss
music.
Pac-Man because it's just the better game.
I'm thinking, because Miss Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man doesn't really solve the original reason why I wasn't super into Pac-Man. Meanwhile, I kind of like the concept of Asteroids, though I never really got to properly play it until 30 seconds ago. So,
And this is where we learn.
Also, by the way, I'm kidding, Graham. Again, for a first game, it is actually very good.
Thank you.
The controls.
But again, Shark finds his onions. But I'm gonna give it to Miss Pac-Man.
Good. Awesome.
Clanky, exhale.
All right.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, if you voted for Asteroids, it would have been fine.
Exhale.
I never stop exhaling, Taylor. That's my secret.
Now assume the lotus position.
Then cut the cucumber lengthwise.
Thank you. Classic Egyptian humor.
And general recklessness.
All right. Onto the losers bracket. We have Pac-Man versus Pong. Pretty much the lowest common denominator of gaming. Starting out with Graham.
Pong.
Yeah. Clanky.
Yeah, I mean, let's get this man off the bracket. I'm voting for Pong.
Oh my god. Christian.
One of my favorite things about Pong is how many people tried to make their own home console version of Pong. We were talking about I made that angry video game nerd reference earlier, but one of my other favorite angry video game nerd moments was when he was talking about Pong consoles, and in one of the Pong games, it was just a normal Pong game, but player 1's paddle took up almost the entire screen, and player 2's paddle was incredibly tiny. And so he's like, "What is this, asshole Pong?"
Yes.
And then I put that into my MLG Pong game as a power-up that makes one of your paddles way bigger. And he literally says that in the game. Yeah, I'll vote for Pong. Sorry, Pac-Man. I like your platforming games better, which is not something you can say about a lot of franchises.
I really should have put up Tetris.
I'm voting for the retro game with the circles.
Yeah,
that's neither of these.
Now this circle's Pac-Man.
I'm voting for Pong.
No, shit.
Well, that has squares and rectangles.
You're a square and rectangle.
And
Holy.
I think you guys are fucking crazy. I'm voting for Pac-Man.
yeah.
Well, that's nothing new. You
Makes some
think we're
sense.
crazy every year, Yearlies.
It's true.
But
If
there's a
anything-
better
Right.
version of Pac-Man on this bracket.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's your reasoning.
Yeah,
And there's no better version of Pong because they're all the fucking same.
exactly.
Yeah, I
Except for asshole Pong.
understand now. Okay.
Tennis.
Okay.
Tennis is a better version of Pong.
I thought you said
Because of
Dennis.
the implication.
Not the
Okay, Mick heard it too.
SimCity versus Contra. Starting with Graham.
I'm voting for Contra.
Okay. Clanky.
SimCity.
I'll give it to SimCity.
All right, Taylor.
Contra.
All right. Should be it's 2-2, right, for Mick?
Oh,
I believe so.
is the fate of my favorite game on here in Mick's hands?
I do
I'm
believe
voting
so.
for SimCity.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Hey guys, Mick voted against my thing.
And the heat stroke
Ah.
sets
Never
in.
left.
Hey, I'll kill you.
All right.
But I'm happy about it now, like a real silly. I'm a serial killer.
He's insulted, man. I'm allowing it.
I'm a serial killer.
Christian, I'm so glad that line made it into this
I
one as
kill
well.
people, but I do it silly.
Oh, it's really fun.
All right. Missile Command versus Mystery House, starting with Graham.
Mystery Hugh Laurie.
You want to try that again?
Mystery Hugh Laurie.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Clanky.
I'm voting for Missile Command.
Christian.
With much respect to the Potter Puppet Pals, I'm voting for Missile Command.
I don't even need that explained. Taylor.
Oh, they just look like
I'll
puppets.
solve a mystery in this house with you, Graham.
Thank you.
And tied up for Mick.
Missile Command.
Yeah. Big.
Look at that, Graham. Mick voted against the thing we voted for.
It's my pick.
That's so crazy. Classic
All right.
Mick.
All right.
Still a serial killer.
Gyromite versus Asteroids, starting with Graham.
Gyromite.
Asteroids.
Clanky.
Euromite.
Christian.
So it's Rob the Robot versus Graham's game development skills.
Friend or hobby?
I'll give it to Asteroids.
Thank you.
Friend.
Taylor.
Waka.
Clanky, you can beat Gyromite, right? Like there are a
Yeah.
set amount of levels, and then the game ends.
I'm pretty sure there's like 50 or 100 levels. It's something like one of those deals.
Well, it's one of those two, that's for sure. If I play with someone else, it's fun.
I think so. Oh, sorry, it has 25 levels, even less than I thought.
But if I play with someone else, it's fun.
I think so.
Especially if you play with a tiny little robot.
I think the whole point is if I don't play with a tiny little robot, it's fun.
Have it your way.
I'll vote for. Oh, okay. Well, I will, because I'm probably going to get a hero sandwich. And you know what? If I ask Subway really nice, I bet you they'll go out and get me one.
They'll get you the NES game Gyromite, and they'll be like, "This is a GameStop."
Excuse me, but I said toasted.
You're voting for Gyromite?
I guess so.
All right, tied up for Mick.
I'm voting for Asteroids.
He keeps doing it.
It looked like
He
Mick
keeps doing
voted
it.
against the thing I voted for.
I mean, if anything deserved it, it was probably Gyromite.
All right. The Oregon.
Always look on the bright side of life.
The Oregon Trail versus Warlords, starting now with Clanky.
Bright side of death.
Just make sure you draw your terminal breath.
I think I'm voting for the Oregon Trail.
Christian.
I should not be surprised #1 Death Road to Canada fan would vote for the Oregon Trail, but I'm going to give it to Warlords.
Taylor.
They put Warlords in Pac-Man Fever.
They put Warlords in the fucking Mario Party Pac-Man game?
Yes, they did.
Hey, look. I'm voting for mixed game. Check it out, guys.
This is where the bit starts to cannibalize itself.
Collapsing out itself like a poltergeist oust.
What's Hava?
Have a nice day. No,
You had one chance!
Lamau got him. It is your vote, Mick.
Is my turn? I'm voting for the Oregon Trail.
Okay, that's 3. And
Words don't work today.
I am voting. I'm gonna vote for the Oregon Trail.
okay, 4-1.
Only because I actually love the Oregon Trail so much.
The Oregon Trail is a good game.
The zombie one, right?
Yep.
That is the zombie one. That is not Death Road to Canada.
Right.
Wow, they really made their own genre.
All right. Dig Dug versus Anticipation. Start. So it's starting.
Clanky, what are you voting? Oh, you motherfucker!
Were you anticipating my vote? I'm voting for
ass. I'm gonna fall for it every single time. Literally every time.
I mean, on Discord, it's the worst thing you can do to a human being.
Yeah, you guys are just anticipating the vote.
You know? Worse things.
I can think of a few worse things.
You know, you could just nod and pretend to agree with me so I don't lose street cred.
Set up a child casino with a giant rat as the mascot.
It's Christian next.
The fact that these two went up against each other this early sucks. But we're anticipation ride or die right now.
Oh, let's you love to hear it.
Taylor.
I'm voting for Dig Dug.
Okay. Mick.
It's me, right? Yeah. Come back to me.
And Graham.
I'm gonna have to vote for Dig Dug Dome or Dig Dug Dome.
Graham, are you having a stroke? Do you smell strawberries right now?
Oh, dig that. Have you guys seen it? Have you guys seen the?
I only smell you.
Have you guys seen
my.
the YouTube video where Timmy Turner can't get Doug Dimmadome's name right? And he comes out and he goes, Timmy, my name is Doug Dimmadome, dig, 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 of the home of the dig, dang, Doug Dimmadome, homer of the dig, dang, Dimmadome. No, not right. My name is Doug, dig, 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 dig.
Yes. They gotta have that play to the Dig Dug theme.
Dimmadug, dimmadome, dome, dimmadug, dib.
And then he leaves and the boy's like, I wish my father was here. And then he never shows up.
It's tied up for
the
Mick.
music goes,
I am going to give it to Anticipation.
Yes!
Yes!
Look at Graham.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Castlevania versus Super Mario Brothers, starting with Clanky.
I'm voting for Castlevania, I think.
Okay. Christian.
I like the music in Castlevania better, so I think I'm gonna vote for that one.
Taylor.
Come back to me.
Mick.
Castlevania.
Okay. And Graham.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, it's a Wicked Child.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
I think Taylor, you were the one that said
Mario
come back to
Bros.
you, right? It's because we're back to you.
Yeah. Is it tied?
Nope.
It's 3-1.
Okay, yeah.
Castlevania.
Yeah, then I'll give it to Mario for posterity.
Okay.
I might like Castlevania more, but like
It's Mario.
Yeah, of course.
Hello, Mario.
All right.
Oh, Mario.
Prince of Persia.
It's a stone, Luigi.
You didn't make it.
All right, Prince of Persia versus Mrs. Pac-Man, starting with Clanky.
No, Miss Pac-Man is not married.
Oh, I keep saying it wrong. I'm sorry, Miss Pac-Man.
No, it's okay.
did they never get married?
Unforgivable.
It really doesn't matter. I'm voting for Miss Pac-Man though.
You're telling me Pac-Man's been living in sin this whole time?
Like,
They didn't get married, but she
I
still
will.
took his name.
Also, I'm just surprised they didn't go with the more obvious name of Pac-Woman. Like, why Miss Pac-Man?
You know, in today's society where we've changed where Miss Pac-Man's gone altogether, wishing that she had a different name feels wrong.
That's
We
fair.
should,
Plus, it's also probably cheaper to just add the 2 letters to Arcade Gathering.
true.
I think Graham just gave you the correct answer, Clanky.
There's no way that's it, because they have all new art and everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Nah, the 2 letters were where they drew the line. That's right where their budget ran out. It
Yeah,
ran
she's-
out right next to the M.
When have I ever been wrong about anything?
Lots of time.
It's true. I can't think of a time Jordan was
Jordan?
ever wrong.
Play a
Jordan
funny
edited
cat
it every
video.
time Graham has been wrong.
No, just play a
There's
funny cat
nothing
video.
there.
All right.
I'm gonna give it to Miss Pac-Man.
Taylor.
I think he did give a good. And Prince of Persia is a time. Come back to me.
Mick.
Prince of Persia.
Graham.
Prince of Persia.
Taylor, we're back to you.
Graham came out swinging on that one.
Crazy.
Is it tied?
Yeah.
Is it tied again?
It's tied.
Did you just do the little drummer boy rum pum pum pum?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he
yeah,
led into it with
Bob.
a harumph.
Oh, rum pum pum pum.
Oh, what the hell, Miss Pac-Man?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't actually have a reason. I just I'm just following my gut. You know that episode of Chowder where Chowder follows his gut?
Yeah.
I do.
All right.
It's kind of a weird episode, honestly.
Well, a lot of them are kind of weird, to be honest.
That is true. I mean, in the episode, one of them mourns a talking can.
You don't?
Not today.
All right. Warlords versus Asteroids, starting now with Christian.
Like on Gallery versus Graham's Game Maker game. Who will win? I vote for Warlords.
Okay. Taylor.
Do you know what's the most exciting part about me getting to vote for Warlords this round? It's that I get to do it under the guise that it's not a space game.
Man.
You don't know that, could be.
I get to play the I don't like space card in the 80s.
When everything was space because they didn't want to draw in the background.
Exactly.
I think Warlords.
Okay. Graham.
Asteroid City.
It's a good movie. And
That was a good movie. Yeah. Warlords.
Now, if it's Asteroid
Warlords.
City versus Warlords, then we might have to redo the round.
Asteroid City. Yeah. Dig Dug come in. Starting with Christian.
I'm going to be Dig Dug Dimadome Dim Damadim guy.
Yeah. Taylor.
You know, let me start over. Webster's Dictionary defines digging dugs as a dug of digs. And if we are to dig the
Aristotle
dug,
once said.
are we truly dugging the dig? Aristotle once said, "Puka." That was all he said. We didn't
Puka.
understand what it meant at the time. But then he brought us Dig Dug.
He made the puka. I respect that, man.
He said the ends
Right.
justify the end, then he blew up.
He was inflated and all right.
Oh,
He went straight to his thighs. And he blew
that
up.
explodes.
Yeah, Jordan, thank you for reminding me that Aristotle said that, because I
Such a
so often forget
funny
to quote
bit.
Aristotle.
We'll get to the vote.
We're voting. That's what we're doing, man.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it is my turn? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm looking
We'll
for
get to your vote.
I am going to vote for Dig Doog.
Dig Doug Walker.
Why?
Oh, I'm a Dig Dug.
Why?
I dig so you don't Doug.
Sorry.
What is the score right now?
Isn't it like 3-1?
Okay, I'll give it to Missile Commands then.
Thank you,
All right,
Clanky.
cool, 32.
Clanky.
I do want to play. I do want to play Missile Command. I'm interested. You've intrigued me.
Yeah. You don't have you're not prone to seizures, are you?
Not yet, but anything's possible.
Missile Command.
Command might change that once you see the end screen.
This game will give you epilepsy.
Yes, finally, just what I wanted.
Like all seriousness, it's like fucking like fucking the Porygon Pokemon episode levels of bad.
Okay,
I watched it. I think I watched it earlier, and I still have a headache.
Yeah, I've actually seen when I was watching through the original series. I saw that episode. Like, I made sure to watch it, and I handled it fine. It hurt my head,
Alright,
but I
yeah.
handled it fine.
Anyway, yeah.
Super Mario Brothers versus SimCity, starting with
I'm
Christian.
gonna go SimCity, Simpson City.
Taylor.
I'm gonna go simply Super Mario Brothers.
Mick.
True.
I'm gonna go SimCity.
Graham.
I'm voting for Super Mario Bros.
For Clanky.
Fun fact: Bowser is in both of these games. I'm voting for SimCity.
Oh my
Damn.
goodness, and the fucking Super Mario Brothers are out losers round 2.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the same bracket where Pac-Man's out and losers round 1.
Yeah, but Miss Pac-Man's still here, so, like, stop whining.
I'm not even whining. I'm just making an anecdote.
Christian, you're whining too much. Everyone says that you're whining too much.
You know what should be on
No,
the
you need to
bracket?
start beering more.
I mean, Contra was at losers round 1, so
Yeah,
you know
you
what?
didn't hear
Anything's
me.
possible.
You didn't hear me. Oh my god! Holy shit! Contra is out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Contra law. Oh, you know something? I didn't process that. I forgot to get upset about that. Can we pencil in some time for me to get upset for that?
I think we just did.
Clock you in for April 5th at 8:30 p.m.
That was 2.5 hours ago. That was 3.
You're late.
Yeah.
You're late. You missed your appointment. You're gonna have to pay the late fee.
I
All right.
don't have the money. I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a whining session
Tuesday.
today.
You'll gladly pay.
What?
I'll gladly.
For me, it was Tuesday.
All right. Prince of Persia versus Pong, starting now with Taylor.
I think Pong is a good old reliable game. Very nice, safe, slow vehicle. A starter game.
Yeah.
I have held in my rage long enough, but I will take it out on you. Begone, foul knave! A starter game. This game is a finisher, and I am the god that rules over it. The golden god, Pong.
It's you, Mick.
Yeah.
Oh, it's me, Prince of Persia.
Graham.
I'm going for Bong.
Well, I'll take a rip to that one.
Here's an apple, Christian.
I can't do it as good as
Hey,
Clanky. He does it
I'm
way
gone.
too
He
good.
showed up.
That was pretty good, Clanky.
Thank you.
Oh shit! It's Alan the alien.
Holy fuck.
Oh, it's me. I'll give it to Prince of Persia.
And Christian.
Well, then I guess I'll also vote for Bong. I mean, I like Parasite.
Oh, yeah, no, he's a great director.
Mickey 17 was pretty good.
Or so I've heard.
I want to see it. I really like
Okay.
Snowpiercer also.
Train. Yeah.
Dig Dug versus Warlords. Starting with Taylor. I started with Taylor too early last time, but who cares anymore?
Exactly. That's the mindset we need.
It's getting late. We're all getting a little deranged. You know how it is.
Yeah.
I've been deranged for 9 days.
Getting.
Daylight come and we wanna dig dug.
Okay. Mick.
Warlords.
Graham.
I'm gonna vote. I always liked Achievement Hunter's Minecraft Let's Play of Dig Dug when I liked their Minecraft Let's Play of Warlords. Dig Dug.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what the fuck he said either. Let's move on. It's too late for this.
Yeah. Clanky is next.
I'm voting for Dig Dug.
And Christian.
It's 3-1, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give it to Warlords as a pity vote.
Pong versus SimCity. Taylor, still starting with you.
I think the same argument I made about probably seeking out a better SimCity. I'm not going to seek out a better Pong game. Pong is fine. I don't need to try to find the fucking enhanced version of Pong. Pong is enough.
Deluxe edition.
If you enhance Pong, it stops being Pong.
Yeah. What is it,
Yeah, then it
asshole?
becomes
With
Quamp.
funky new modes.
In Quamp, you can be the ball.
I'm still going to play Quamp. Quamp is on my backlog, but like...
Yeah. All right.
Did you know that Quamp isn't Pong spelled backwards?
I did now.
Consider that your lesson
Alright.
of the day.
I'm voting for SimCity.
Graham.
I'm voting for Dong.
Jesus Christ, Graham. Clanky.
Graham,
I
leave
mean,
your
it was
genitalia.
inevitable.
I'm voting for SimCity.
Okay. Christian.
I'm going to vote for Dong.
Ding dong, the Pong is bong.
All right. Oregon Trail versus Anticipation, starting with Taylor.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you anticipating my vote?
Oh,
Yeah,
good. I was worried the thing went
that.
down again.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it too long and make everyone upset, so I'm voting for the Oregon Trail.
Fair. You bring up an excellent point.
Oh, just you wait.
Alexander Hamilton?
Never gonna vote in the last round.
I'm back.
Do I have an anticipation off?
Nick, I assume you're voting for Oregon Trail?
We're gonna be in a retirement home, and he's gonna. I vote for Anticipation.
Jordan, come back to me.
Okay, sorry. Graham.
I'm voting for the Oregon Trail. The joke doesn't work. Who cares?
All right.
Jokes.
Clanky.
What if I mute him?
Guys, I want to go to bed.
Oh, sorry, Mick. Were you anticipating my vote?
You wouldn't believe it, but we're actually making excellent time tonight.
Oh, that
Listen,
doesn't
my
feel
eyes
good.
are bloodshot, dude. I'm exhausted. I'm going crazy.
Christian, because I'm assuming you voted for Anticipation.
It is me. I am anticipating
Yeah.
a vote.
I'm gonna give it to Oregon Trail.
Okay.
Anticipation sounds fun, but I haven't played it, so
we should change that. We should change that.
we should. I'd love to play it.
Anticipation tournament.
Oh, dude.
Cool.
Do it right after our It Takes Two tournament.
Yeah. Castlevania versus Miss Pac-Man, starting out with Mick, if I'm gonna do that. So yeah.
All right, I'm voting for Castlevania.
Graham.
I'm voting for Castlevania.
Clanky.
Miss Pac-Man.
Christian.
I miss him too.
Shut the fuck up. I will also vote for Miss Pac-Man.
And Taylor, it's time.
Did he say I miss you? Did he say I miss you too?
I miss him too.
That's so stupid. Oh, I do love being friends with Graham.
Thank you.
Miss me with that Pac-Man. Come on.
Clanky, I think I've given Miss Pac-Man the respect it deserves. I think I'm ride or die for Castlevania.
Listen, I it's fine. I'm not upset. It's okay.
All right.
Well, you sound upset.
Oh, sorry. I'm
crying,
actually
but his camera's off.
crying right now.
Yeah, well, that's because he misses Pac-Man.
Why did he have to go?
The accident wasn't your fault.
Versus Pong,
I know it.
starting with Mick.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm voting for Anticipation.
Yeah. Graham.
I'm voting for Justin Long.
Clanky. Oh my god.
Guys, please.
Okay, yeah, sorry. All right, I'm anticipation. All right.
Who would have thought that the bit that goes over the wall is the one where no one talks?
Yeah.
Jordan, is at this moment that I request you edit in 1 minute of complete silence, and then I'm going to vote for Anticipation.
Okay. And Taylor, 3-1.
Pong, 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 pong. Well, we are pongs. Pong through the days. It's hard to believe it's yesterday.
Miss Pac-Man versus Dig Dug, starting with Mick.
Dig Dug.
Graham.
I'm for Miss Pac-Man.
Clanky. Well.
Miss Pac-Man.
Christian.
All right, Taylor. Give it your all. Vote for Dig Dug.
Let's hear for Taylor.
Howdy, friends. Today we're going to dig up Doug. Now, Doug's been underground for a couple of years now, so he's going to be a little cranky. But if we insert this helium into his lungs, he'll blow up.
Guys, I didn't tell you this, but now that Miss Pac-Man lost, I'm going to die the same way Pac-Man does, where my mouth eats the rest of my body.
Holy
That's
fuck.
painful.
He gets reverse bear traps.
Can you turn the camera on? I might not look, but I want to know that at least there's proof.
Okay.
I'm not going to edit that, so no.
Wait, I can't. Sorry, it's too late.
Oh no, we were too slow.
It's okay. He has an extra life.
Trying to make it.
So this final four, I predicted maybe 2 of these, not the other 2.
Sweep anticipation.
Yeah, I'm very happy with how anticipation is done.
Same.
I need to see if what I want to win has a chance.
Everything has a chance.
No, it doesn't. Some things are doomed to fail. Sorry.
Except for Doom. Anticipation versus Dig Dug. Starting with Graham, I think.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna dig through the ditches and dug through the ridges.
Oh, God.
Dugula!
Oh, man.
Why is he screaming? I'm scared.
Graham had more energy than all of us.
I know, yeah. I worked a 5-hour shift today.
Mommy's scaring me.
Clanky.
I'm voting for anticipation.
Clanky.
I'm voting for anticipation. And,
I'm sorry. I make
anticipation.
I make Christian. I'm sorry.
We're going to have to anticipate
okay.
your vote a little bit, Clanky.
My vote's going to be very similar because I'm voting for anticipation.
Taylor.
We're going to go down into the soil and dig, and we're going to plant the dog, and we're going to eat garbage.
It's tied up for Mick.
I'm saying this.
Anticipation.
Wow.
You made me shudder. Does anyone like my Croagunk joke? This is a Croagunk joke.
I don't even know what that means.
You mean Krogan?
It's a Croagunk joke from Pokemon.
Oh, that's
Krogan.
It's a Croagunk joke.
Doesn't he rock whenever he flirts with women?
He does poisonously jab Brock whenever he's with women, yes. But his anticipation makes him shudder if you have a super effective
That's
move
what you're
against him.
referencing. Okay, I get it now.
All right.
Anyway, let's get anticipation to second place, gang. But first,
Oregon Trail versus Castlevania, starting with Graham.
Castlevania.
Clanky.
Castlevania.
Christian.
oh, I mean, I'm gonna vote for the Oregon Trail, but I think Castlevania won.
Yeah. Taylor.
I don't know about that. But I am ride or die for Castlevania, yes.
No, it did. And
not because if I ride on the Oregon Trail caravan, I'll most certainly die.
and Mick.
Oregon Trail.
Right. All right. Oregon Trail versus Anticipation, starting with Graham.
The Oregonian Trail.
Clanky.
At this point, you need to edit in 30 minutes of uninterrupted silence. I'm voting for it.
Broken by me yelling
to eat your heart out.
Christian.
Is there anything we can do?
It's okay. It's all right. We did it. We did what we needed to do. We got in the top 4.
Yeah.
Fine. Jordan, edit in.
No.
1 second of silence.
Easy. All right.
And then I will vote for anticipation.
Easy. All right. Taylor.
Jordan, have a soda.
I'm trying to cut out
Just do
on.
something that makes you happy.
All right.
Okay.
I'll have one
Well,
after.
then eat a Snickers.
Okay.
Because you're not you when you're.
I got to go out to the store and get one.
And when I ask you if you're better, put up Ukrainian polka Jordan.
Yes, absolutely.
Whose vote is it now?
It's
I'm
still
voting for the
Taylor's.
Oregon Trail. Nick.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
And Mick. 2-2.
it's tied up for me.
Yeah.
So, like, here's the thing, right? Like, I can vote for anticipation and see if we can make it win.
Yes, you could.
I think it would.
And you should.
But don't do that if you don't actually like anticipation
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, like if you
Well, to me-
played the Oregon Trail and you like it, then vote for that.
Yeah,
But Mick, we're
obviously.
gonna post Ape Escape World.
No, we're not. We're done with that. We established that we're done with that.
We're
Did
gonna
you
post
look
Ape
back at
Escape
the end of
World.
Christmas and see what Christmas brought?
Christmas was canceled anyways.
Exactly. It's canonic.
Listen, you guys can decide. Look, I like Oregon Trail more because I've played it and I have a lot of fond memories of playing it, but I kind of want to see Anticipation win because I think it'd be funny.
Then
So,
vote
you
for
know,
Oregon Trail because Funny died a long time ago.
comedy.
Just like Clanky.
So what one are you voting for?
Wait, what was that vote, Mick?
I guess it's the Oregon Trail. I want Anticipation to win this so I can see it beat Castlevania, but, you know, it's not a spite vote. I just, you know, I don't have anything against Castlevania. I
You
just kind of
literally
see
want
Anticipation win 'cause I
Castlevania to
think it'd be
lose
funny.
because it's... Well,
No,
The
I,
opposite of what he said.
it's opposite of a spite vote. I just want Anticipation. It'd be funny to see Anticipation win. So I'll vote for Oregon Trail because that's the one I actually like more because I've never heard of an Anticipation before today.
It made me shudder. Once again, I just want to express this is a Croagunk joke. Croagunk,
Okay.
the poison fighting type Pokemon from the Sinnoh region.
Why
This
do
is
you-
a this
Why
is
do
a
you say
Croagunk joke.
Croagunk?
This is a Croagunk joke.
Yeah, that is a weird way of saying it.
It's just
and
Krogunk.
finally,
Yeah, it's just Krogunk.
Like a croaking frog.
Castlevania versus the Oregon Trail, starting with Graham.
Castlevania.
Clanky.
Castlevania.
Christian.
Well, knockback be damned. I'll tell you one thing, the Oregon Trail doesn't have any knockback.
No, it has
But-
dysentery.
There's dysentery.
Better than knockback.
And I have dysentery right now.
I'm gonna vote for the game that does
fucking hate
not
Terry.
have. I'm gonna vote for the game that does
Stop
not.
dysentery.
Oh,
He's a good guy.
it's just like, oh.
Such a good joke.
That's a Graham joke.
He did it. I'm gonna vote for Oregon Trail.
All right, Taylor.
Well, since this is the last time I'll get to talk, I'll just give my final spiel. So the anticipation joke, one more time, just for the record. Croagunk, poison fighting type. You
It's
can catch him in
Croagunk.
the Great Marsh.
It's Krogunk.
Here's the deal. You guys keep saying that, but I've already said Croagunk like 17 times, so if I correct myself, I'll look foolish. I'm voting for Castlevania. It's a Croagunk joke.
And now you'll look foolish.
I'm sure you said something very mean, but I didn't hear you.
And Mick.
Well,
Oregon Trail.
Okay. And our winner is Castlevania.
I
is
mean,
this the first
Yay.
time Castlevania's won a bracket, or did
nope,
Symphony
this
of
is
the
the
Night win?
second time. 'cause
Symphony of the Night won?
won.
Okay.
Sun on the beach.
Well, it's the
Um,
first time a pure platformer won one.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm filled with anticipation.
Yeah. Well,
Or should I
Make you
say
shudder.
precipitation?
since we're all a little sleepy, would you guys mind if I did the outro?
Yeah,
Sure.
go ahead,
Sure.
Mr. Clankerson.
Cool.
God damn.
I hate you so much.
Oh
In
wait,
fact, there is not
Christian,
a
I'm sorry. Christian, I'm sorry. Were you anticipating me to tell everybody to like, comment, subscribe, and also, thanks for watching. Okay, goodbye.
At that brief moment of silence, there was not a single living creature on Earth that I despised more.
Jordan, now do me a favor and add to the end of this video about 46 minutes of uninterrupted silence.
Oh no, just put in another
so.
Yearlies episode in between that.
God.
But muted.